I mean,
I mean,
having trouble logging into D&D Beyond.
Mm. D&D Beyond. Boom, 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 boom.
looks like a bunch of buttholes.
Bunch of buttholes.
Yeah, with the water. Before it was loading up, it's like taking it. It's doing its layer mapping, and it's just a bunch of buttholes.
It's funny because I was even like looking at the water earlier when I like loaded this map in. And I was just like, and it's like I'm like because it's like it being a dock scene. I'm like, there's no like it's like it's slightly moving and stuff. And I was there thinking about it, but now I'm like, oh no, it's a butthole. Yep, bunch of little buttholes. I was thinking how cool it'd be to have actual wave mechanics, but I'm like, I can't imagine how not a priority that is.
What are these? Is this like umbrellas underneath, above tables?
Okay, I'm good.
Squares? Yeah, where are we?
We left off with you guys at the docks, so I just loaded up a quick like someone had made a little dock sequence.
Oh.
These are supposed to be ships. If you didn't figure that out, using whatever
Yeah.
assets they could put together.
I think I know what these 3 ships are.
It works. It's Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not that stressed about it.
It has a coffin on it.
Mm.
Yep. I know these 3 ships.
You know them.
Above table, yep.
I'll be completely honest with you. If they're from a module, I don't even know. I literally put into like the website like docs, and it was like one of the first things that popped up. I'm like, that looks like Waterdeep docs vibe to me, and I dropped it in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. If it is those 3 ships, then I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we done besides Troll Skull? Have we actually done anything Waterdeep since you joined? Like, I don't think we've done a single thing that was actually Waterdeep.
Yeah,
since you joined, yeah, you came with the island, and then we kind of like went right into like some more backstory stuff with like Cora, and then the recipe. That's perfect. That worked out.
I'm assuming we long rested.
Yeah. You guys would have long rested.
Yeah. So basically establishing the inn. Yeah, that was the one thing, and then the next thing was supposed to be like we haven't done yet, which takes time.
Yeah, and I think I've said this already. We're not going to be doing like any of the Waterdeep stuff as we see sunset the campaign.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're only what, a month away,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, a month and a
3
week.
weeks, 4 if everyone's available for. Like if we need to do stuff the first week of December, you know, it definitely is what it is. But or like we'll definitely do that. But I don't want to get too much farther into December.
Okay.
But we will end on a good note as best as we can with the story. What's up?
The long rest lowered my HP because I had the reset max HP changes during this rest. But like, what does it mean max? Why did I have 81 HP? Because I think I don't remember how I got that. It wasn't exactly temp HP because I knew to use that, but I knew I specifically increased the max for some reason. I just don't remember what.
Somebody in a campaign recently used an ability that improved everyone's HP max. I don't remember if that was this campaign. Like it seems like something Graf would have done, but O'Reilly, but I don't remember.
I think somebody gave you it.
Like maybe use like a scroll or a potion maybe or something. Am I remembering that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I went to go buy a scroll of reduce.
Someone use aid, right?
Yeah, was it the spell aid? Somebody used that?
Yeah, I had used it at some point last session.
I think that's
Yeah, because he used it on everyone except Ilshire.
that
And
would've been
himself.
5 HP.
Fair enough.
I used it on everyone that's frontline, so
Sweet. Good question. I love that the long rest will override that, actually, to be completely honest, because it helps you like, oh yeah, I did override my HP at some point, didn't I? Awesome. All right. So last time you all looted and scooted out of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, crawling multiple days up through the layers and the levels to finally emerge out of the Yawning Portal, and discussing what your next plans were. The plan ended up settling to go back and try to complete the heist to get the recipe, the Kalimshan recipe. But before leaving, as you guys made it to the docks, Graf had decided just to tip off Troll Skull and crew about, you know, what the plans are and stuff, because you guys have been gone for like 4 days, 5 days maybe now. And so Graf sent a paper bird and serendipitously left a response bird on it. So he got a response back from Ricky, and Ricky was like, oh shit, things are bad. Actually, let's look at exactly, because I sent it to you in a direct message. Where the fuck are you guys? Question mark. Things are going upside down here. Freddy has taken over the tavern. They said you were dead. I'm still the sauce man. They fired everyone. They have paperwork? Question mark. Your friend Volo got pissed, but he says it looks legit. Yeah. And that's kind of literally where we left off, was Graf relaying that information. Any questions?
Questions.
Where did we keep the deed? Like, was somebody holding on to it, or we just had to turn it over when we paid that fee?
actually, yeah, that's something I don't think we ever really thought about.
I don't know. What does someone do with a deed? I've never had this come with D&D, so I'm like, if it was a potion, we can infer where it logically could go for a player action. Like, I don't know where you guys would put a deed. I'll be completely honest. Maybe you guys have like a
Honestly,
little safe.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thinking would be we would, with the renovations, I imagine that we would have had a safe or something installed, and given that, you know, magic, D&D, I imagine we would have at least tried to have it be a safe that's like, oh, it only activates for, like, owners of Troll Skull, so it probably, you know, these number of people with magic lock or whatever.
Yeah, I like that idea, and we definitely could have then, like, there would have been, this is just me talking above table, or like thinking out loud. I probably would have like cost money to do a very cool hardcore safe, and see how long I would have manufactured it, and what all like what are the requirements, were there traps on it, et cetera, et cetera. So what we'll do is just like broadly say that you guys did get a safe, you put some stuff in it, or put some fail safes into it, and is at Troll Skull the last time you guys saw it. I'm fine with that.
Alright, well, I'm going killing. Anyone else in?
Always up for killing. Because of the XP.
Oh,
1 second.
killing what?
The bastards that stole Troll Skull had from under us. Who else?
That sounds justified. So let's go. I'm in.
Better get going. So when we claim the place back, I can claim Cora's room.
As you guys are, turning and maybe about to do this, a figure kind of comes up, and it's about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, so evening has settled in. But you all would recognize Vincent, the private eye, who had been around Troll Skull that Cora had hired for services in the past, and most recently was Hillshire. And he comes walking up very quickly here in the closing evening of everything, and sees Hillshire and waves over to him like, that he wants to talk to him.
Yeah, Hillshire will get up from. Oh, we're not at. Are we still at the docks?
You're at the docks, yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, he will walk over to him.
It's good that you're here in town. I have an urgent message for you. While surveilling your grandparents, there was a breaking and entering. Not even 4 hours ago. I went to Troll School and you weren't there. But I used my means to track you down here.
The breaking and entering into Troll Skull or into
to your grandparents.
Ed? I mean, are they okay? Why didn't you? I thought we gave didn't we hand over something? Oh, I have the sending stones.
Oh, did you give him the sending stone? To be completely honest with you, I couldn't remember what resources you gave him.
No, it was we had one sending stone, and Renar had the other one.
Yeah, Renar might have it. So what's the play here
Yeah.
with Vincent?
I can't remember if we had something for him to give us a message. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't.
He's usually like next door to you guys, so I think it was kind of assumed that he would be able to just kind of like
Well, are they?
come over.
What have you seen them?
4 men went in. 2 men came out. And I've been tracking you for the last few hours. I don't know what's going on with Troll School, but I was turned away at the door by new faces.
So you don't even know if they're alive.
I do not. I'm paid for surveillance and not for interference. Do you have any more questions for me? I don't think you're talking, but if you are, Justin, we can't hear you.
Test.
Oh, test.
Test.
You're.
Yes.
We can hear you, but it does
A+.
sound different for some reason.
1 moment.
Can't tell if you're just not feeling well, so you're talking quieter or not. But it sounded like it got different for a second.
Test. Is this better?
It is. I don't know if I'm just like overthinking it. It sounds different, but you sound clear. It just sounded different. So like I don't know if that was tied to you being quiet or not. But
I need to talk with the rest of the party about this.
I will reach
You
out.
follow me over there.
Oh, very well.
You've got to make a stop before we go to the tavern. Apparently somebody's broken into my grandparents' house.
Who are the perpetrators?
4 men. Vincent, you ever seen these guys before?
I have never seen them, and I didn't get to get a look at them. They were hooded, hiding their features. 4 men went in, but only 2 left.
They said it was 4 hours ago, so we need to go right now. I don't think we have time to sit around.
Well, if any men left there alive, I guess we can imply they achieved their mission, so we better go fast.
All right, I can use what I got to get there a little bit faster, and I can do some scouting while you guys get on your way.
Do you have a height for these 4 men? What color were their cloaks?
They were black. And the other one was forest green. And the other one, he's like looking through his he takes extensive notes on a piece of paper. So he's like rifling through a notepad. He's like rifling through it and gives you the approximate heights of them. All of them. You use like humanoid, average height, likely human, elf, not halfling kind of thing, or a smaller.
Okay, so medium size.
Yeah, medium-sized creatures. Cloaks were not well made. Definitely, like he says, he's like, I don't like to say anything without confirmation because things can be deceiving, but they definitely had the rough type about them.
Did the 2 men who left have anything in their hands? Were they carrying any objects? Did they walk differently?
They were not carrying any objects, and they seemed to be walking normally when they left. Urgent steps away from the scene, but they were not carrying anything.
Above table, about how far is it in terms of time to get from where we're at to
It's actually on foot. It's like probably an hour and a half, 2 hours of walking and huffing it because you guys are at the docks and pretty much everything in the city is like actually the Hillshire's family is probably an hour away, while Troll Skull is like another solid 2-3 hours away on the north side of the city.
Okay, so and that's at full speed.
Full speed, yeah.
Okay, so Graf will not deal with Pass Without Trace, because if it weren't for that, he would have cast it for the party. But we'll wait until we get closer. Graf is just gonna cut it short for himself at least, and go, all right, I'm out. I'll be waiting on the rooftops. I'll see when you get there.
Have you ever been to
So-
Hillshire's? You have been to his grandparents' house, right? You went and talked to them there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was there whenever they gave him the recipe
that's right.
for the cannolis.
I'm going to. I really want to keep an eye out on the way there for anybody who matches those descriptions. Like, I want to be profiling really hard.
Okay.
If for any green cloaks, any black cloaks, anyone who's looking like they're hurrying, anyone suspicious, keep a really sharp eye out. And I have
What I would
you have
say,
Hunter's intuition too.
so what is your highest perception score? Like what's the highest you could roll?
What do you mean the highest I could roll?
Like what is your perception score? What can you roll for perception? Plus
It's +3, and I am proficiency in it. And Hunter's intuition gives me, I can add a D4 to any ability check for wisdom.
for
survival
any
of 7.
circumstance? Or does it have to be something
It says
specific?
when you make a wisdom, when
Mhm.
you make a wisdom perception or wisdom survival check, you can roll a D4 and add the number rolled to the ability check.
Excellent. Because what I'm fishing at here is like you're trying to find needles in a haystack of a city, right? In the middle of the night as you move through the city to a whole nother district. So what I'm telling you is the DC is 30. So you can try, but right now you're at a good start of like, all right, you got a 3 and a D4. So you can talk with everyone and see if there's anything else you can do to maybe bump that. I don't know if there is, right? But it's an almost impossible DC. There's a chance, but you'll need extra things to help get you an attempt at it at all, right?
Okay.
So, like if someone had
I'm
guidance, for
ready.
instance, but I don't think anyone in the party has guidance as far as I remember. You know, that's like another
Would
step.
Graf be able to slap him with guidance before he leaves?
Yeah, I would allow guidance on it, which is another
Okay,
D4.
Graf does, because
So the upper, so Let's say, like, assuming the upper numbers here, 4 and 4 on those two D4s is an 8, and then your 3 is an 11. So it comes down to like a nat 20 roll and then great rolls on top of it. It's possible, right? But it's a big task here. But I will definitely give you a shot at it. It's a free roll for sure, right?
Okay.
I'm here for it. I'm like, if you break it, I'm like, I wanted to see what happens if you break the DC 30. It's just unfortunate, a super tough task. But let's go for it. Let's see.
All right.
Start that D20 roll
Am I
so you have a
rolling
chance.
just normal?
Yeah, right now you're rolling a D20, right? And hoping you can get like a 19 or a 20 on it to start
Okay.
with. Because we know that you need a minimum of that to even get to the 30 with what's active right now.
With Hunter's intuition, Finder's magic, and being proficient in perception.
Yeah, so the
Get a
DC's
roll
30.
advantage?
The D4, I mean, I don't know if you have advantage. If you have an ability that gives you advantage, then shout it out.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
So right now, because you have two things giving you D4s, so that's 4 and 4 for 8, plus 3 from your normal proficiency, which is 11, right? So 19 plus 11, that's your hope. That's your beginning.
All right. No.
Okay. If you have inspiration or anything like that, you could use it, but I don't know if you have it or not.
I do. It's a long shot. Might be a waste of an inspiration. So I'll keep it.
Okay, that's totally fine. Yeah, so unfortunately, you don't notice anything between your guys' huff from here an hour later to their home. And as you get close, Hillshire, you kind of like are scouting out the area. Everyone's hoofing it. There are no lights on currently in the house, no candles lit or anything. It's very dark, but it's also much darker than you would for them. Like the kind of like that old person night owl willingness where they need like 5 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's odd. It would definitely strike you as odd that the house is dark.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't stop to check around or anything. I would just run inside.
Run inside. Perfect. You go and you kind of kick the door, or like I say, kick the door. And I don't know how does Hillshire do it? You tell me. Is he picking the locks? Is he just knocking, kicking doors and splashing
probably
through?
Kick the door.
Yeah. Kick the door in, gun drawn, and you're all there behind him. Maybe some of you kind of scouted around or like maneuvered around the back of the house. But you get into the house and it's very pitch black, right? So now you guys like pull out torches, light sources, and are kind of moving through this scene. You get to the kitchen, and there's definitely a sign of a struggle here. And the table's been upturned, stuff's been kind of thrown about, and that's when you see the blood on the ground being dragged from the kitchen through the hall into the living room area. And you follow it through, and on the ground are two bodies. It's very obviously not your grandparents. As you go over and you lean over these bodies, you're actually faced with a kind of a horrific visage in its own way. One man was a Goliath, right? And kind of a shorter Goliath. So for that, average height. And then another one seemed to be an elf or half elf with the pointed ears. But they're on the ground dead with their faces completely enveloped with wax. So all I can think of is they have masks of wax on their faces, but they are on the ground dead.
All right, I'll check upstairs and everything else. He's just looking for signs of.
Roll an investigation check.
It's no.
Can Gref assist?
Yep.
Would that also allow me to give guidance to him?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Nat 20 for 19.
Nat 20 for a 19. You go into their bedroom, and there was no signs of struggle here. I see the 4 on top of it. I look great rolls for these moments here. Sorry, I want to do one thing. I still have you guys in the docs, and I put that stuff on for the audio on for immersion, but now it's breaking my immersion hearing it. There you go. What you find, though, is behind one of the wardrobes, essentially, there was a hidden compartment, maybe 4 feet wide. Like there, like inside the wardrobe, you saw it was left open. When you look in the back, there's these false doors behind it, this false compartment in the wardrobe, and it's open and it looks like something's been taken from it. I'm trying to think if there's any extra little details here to give you with a nat 20. Can't think of anything.
You said it looks like there was a vault or something?
Vault's maybe not the right word, but a hidden compartment.
Safe?
And I don't want to even say it was a safe. It was definitely, well, it's like it was locked, right? You see that there was a locking mechanism, but there was also, you had to know where it was all hidden, right? And it wasn't necessarily a safe with a combination, but it was a locked, hidden compartment in the back of the wardrobe, built into the wardrobe, into the wall behind it.
Any other signs of them at all?
Just signs of general living, right? Dirty laundry and stuff, but nothing. I don't know what else to tell you for signs of them, but they if you're wondering if they're there, you've searched the house and you've turned it over and you're looking for any, like, bolt holes or anything like that. You're thinking of the way of a thief, and fortunately you don't find anything. Nothing in the attic, nothing. They seem to be gone. Ooh, sorry. There was. Wait, sorry. Let me work something on my brain. There might have been more details. With a nat 20, you do find something else. You find something else in the outside. And I'll just kind of put this into the check. You notice there were 2 bodies dragged into the living room, and they were left in there with the wax all over their face. You find signs of somebody else or some other bodies being moved. There were 2 other bodies here, and you follow those out into the back of the house, into the alleyway, into the darkness, and you find 2 more bodies, 2 cloaked figures, dead, stuffed into some garbage piles, essentially. Also, with their faces covered in wax.
Vincent still with us?
Yes.
Seems like they escaped dressed as 2 of the burglars.
These 4 figures still have their cloaks. Well, there's more than one way to do a disguise.
Graf, how many paper birds do we have left?
I've got 3 more on me. Graf will just hand one over.
I can write a paper bird to them, and then one of us contact Renar. And he'll hand over the sending stone to whichever one of you is nearest, and start writing in the paper bird. He's just gonna write in, this is to his Nana. Actually, we should contact Renar first, because he said he had a safe house that he could ferry them off to once we gave them notice.
Aye, and I could follow one of the paper birds if we write it to your parents, and I could use it to track them, basically.
Pull out the sending stone and he will contact Renar.
Sorry, let's talk about mechanically what Graph is trying to do here, Riley. You think you can put the name on the bird and you're gonna run, chase, follow it into its destination?
Yep.
Hmm.
They have a flying speed of 60 feet, and I've got a move speed of 40, so if I'm dashing and using the jump rings as much as I can.
Well, I'll say this.
Plus,
It'll be possible, but you will have to do checks to keep up because it's going to be flying your dash speed, right? So what does a NPC do when it's not doing another action and it's trying to get as quick? It dashes too, right? So it's going to have 120 feet of movement. It doesn't just stay still. So it's flying, right? But I will give you a shot at it. But it will be acrobatics of you hopping across the roofs and flying as fast as you can, right?
Graph will also burn one of the uses of Hunter's Mark, so that way he can get the advantage on tracking.
Let's see if you can do it to objects, or does it have to be a creature? It has to be a creature.
It says mark one creature, but
The paper bird's a magical object. It's not a creature by any means. It's literally a fold. For those who don't know the image, if we haven't been clear about it, they're literally pieces of paper that are magical. They fold up into birds and go flying. Yeah, paper birds.
all right. Well, Graph can keep slapping himself with guidance along the way, so that's a little bit better.
I'm trying to think how many checks I want to give you because it depends on how far they need to go in the city. Essentially, I'll do like one check per district. So I'll just tell you that much. There'll be one check per district for you to be at least acrobatically using your ring of jumping. Across the rooftops, through the alleys, into the plazas, through the night.
And I might also try to keep up with it if I could. Because I can action dash and bonus action dash as well.
What would be your total speed per round?
105.
105. You can try, but your DC
35.
will be well, excuse me. You have I'm thinking, Graph has jump, right? So he can keep up with a flying bird over buildings with that. But I also forget you're a thief with your second story work. So that is definitely doable. Then I will allow that just because you have that ability to be able to quickly and effortlessly climb buildings and try and keep it in sight. Because that's the biggest thing, right? Is the fact that it's flying and going, straight as the bird goes, and you guys have to navigate that. But the two of you right now have abilities to help account for it, for sure. Okay.
Upside also is even if we lose track of it, if it's going straight line to the best of its ability, we'll at least have a direction to go off of.
True.
But he'll use the sending stone first and contact Renar.
I'm ready whenever. But take your time.
Renar,
You're trying to think about what you're trying to
Are
say.
you there?
To remember, sending stone. I thought you stopped there to kind of like, hey, is anybody home? You do remember you have to do like 25 words or less, right? Bam, one time.
Well, this is. Oh well, I guess it's. What is it? Just once a day that
Yeah.
it can be used.
Yeah.
I see. So Renar.
Let me make sure.
Grandparents' house.
Let me just
has
confirm,
been-
but I'm pretty sure it's like it does the sending spell once a day. Each one can do one, right? But let's see if make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's look at the sending spell, make sure they haven't changed it. Your short message 25 or words or fewer. Cool. Yeah. So think about what you want to say. Yep.
So yeah, Renar, grandparents' house, broken into. Get safe house ready. We will send them over to a meeting point of your choice. And I don't think I need to add anything else.
Okay. Renar responds, and just for succinct here too, because I don't have like exact thing how to say it. He'll give you an address in the North Ward, not in which is the same district as Troll Skull, indicating there he can like this address. Knock on this door, should be locked. Let yourself in. Basement. It's like back. It gives you the instructions to this place. And you just end it with contact me if needing more assistance, essentially. I don't know if you could have done all that in 25 words, but we'll make it work.
Question.
Yep.
If I use the feather of summon big bird, can I give the bird the command to follow the paper bird to the best of its ability?
50 feet speed? Yes, I will allow you to do that.
Okay, because yeah, it just says if I don't give it any command, it'll defend itself but do nothing else.
Yeah, you can command it to follow. And again, I like this. It's 50 feet of speed for its dash of 100 through the city tracking. It'll come down to a roll. I think its DC will be higher than you or Hillshire, who can traverse height easily. But right, one definitely is an option. Hedge and bets.
Yeah, because I figure if I give it the command to follow the paper bird to the best of its ability, worst case, it loses track of it, and we've got two other.
Is why I hate freaking whatchamacallit for Hillshire.
Summons.
What's the thing I hate so much? Your reliable talent.
Reliable talent.
I'm setting up. Sorry, I gotta get this out of my chest. I'm setting up this like, ooh, they're gonna be chasing around the city, high stakes. Hillshire's gonna be up there, and I'm like, I wanted to make a decent roll, so like maybe DC 15, and I look at your character sheet, his minimum roll is 18. So it's like it takes those kind of skills take all of the tension out of all the other stuff. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
It is kind of like it's like what you don't want to roll dice.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do you want no failure risk? It's those mechanics. I think in the future, if I run again, that will be definitely something I'd take a look at.
I don't think they should be at level 7. I think it was quite nice at level 12 because it takes a while to get there and you kind of earned it, but it is kind of crazy they lowered it down to 7.
It's like, or maybe if there's a disclaimer in it, like for low level innocuous shit, like if you're level 7 and you're picking the lock on the guy's bike, you just use reliable talent. But high stakes, high tension stuff, because it can also fuck with my. You guys know me. I love my really high tense social encounters too. So if a rogue has reliable talent and like a social skill, with expertise, and they built a great social rogue, suddenly they're rolling minimum 18, 19, 20s on persuasion checks or deceptions. And anyways, it just takes all the tension out of these scenarios when you're not trying to do just combat. Anyways, rant done. But I'm still going to stick to my nat 1 roll, so Hillshire will still have to roll, but you just don't roll nat 1s. So it's essentially what's going to come down to.
But he's going to write down in the paper bird. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't put down the location of the safe house and how to get in the paper bird, probably.
We could have an intermediate meeting point. Just have it like we're following the paper bird. If we're not there within 10 minutes of the bird, meet us XYZ place.
Yeah, that works. Be like a halfway point between. Well, we'll just make it somewhere near the North Ward. So yeah, we'll write in the paper bird. This is Hillshire. Away. To you, we should be behind the paper bird. If you don't meet us within a few moments, please be at this spot, and we will meet you there. And then he'll have like a very crude drawing of some street corner in the North Ward.
Got it. Right, and you're just sending one, right? You guys are not expecting a response from it, how we did with before. I don't know if I heard that part yet or not.
Hoping to make it there after they receive it.
Yeah, we'll be on our way, but the bird is our tracking and already got the information for how to contact us when they get it, so.
Okay. You send the bird out and about.
Thus begins Graf's acrobatics and guidance chain.
Well, honestly, I think we just need to figure out if Hillshire fails too. like, I don't want to be like, it's like all the tension's kind of gone. Sorry to bitch about it, but I'm just like all that build up, no such creative thoughts. I'm trying to think of like.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, 18. I guess we'll also figure out if Graf keeps up or whatnot, but. Yeah. All right.
Open up the tool set.
I need to use that. I need to look at the map.
Yeah, Konra, Zaba. Ready to go to hot dog stand?
All right, you're here, you're there. Cool. One check was all that was needed because you're just moving from the dock ward to one other ward here, right? I don't think there's another one there. Yep, found that.
Way.
Cool. All right, Graf, so let's get your check to see if you keep up with Hillshire.
I already did the acrobatics check.
What was it? I didn't see the roll.
16 plus 4 from guidance. So
For a total of 20?
total.
Perfect. The DC was only 15, so you both succeed. And were you doing anything with the axe beak? Or the whatever it's supposed to look like?
Oh, I forgot to roll for it.
Well,
Double
let's
check
just
it.
throw one thing out there real quick, okay? I'll give this to you for free on the insight check. Keep in mind, you're about to, and if I remember correctly, it doesn't even look like an axe beach. It actually looks like a little bit more scarier monster, and you're about to let it loose in the streets of a city, running through the streets wild, right? But I'll give you that for free. I don't want to like, oh, got you, but I just thought about the permutations of that, and like, you know what? It's a monster being let loose in a city, and well, I like the idea. I think you should be worthy of you realizing that.
So, yeah, basically deciding whether I want to draw attention and have ostensibly a better chance, even though we've already seen that we... Hi.
Well.
Hello. We'll catch you up in just a second. I'm curious how Graf wants to take a crack at something here.
I'll go for it.
True crack.
Are we still live?
Yeah, you are alive.
I think given the health and all that the thing has, and knowing that it doesn't fly, I think Graf would be a little bit more reluctant to use it, because it could be basically hunted for running through crowds and all that, and it's just not going to be as good as either Graf or Hillshire. So he will hold on to it for now. He will not use it.
10-4. All right. So essentially, so we know what you guys were doing. What was now that even Lauren's here? So you guys were at the docks. You were like literally talking for like a minute about what to do about the letter when Vincent showed up, the private eye. He spoke to Hillshire, told Hillshire, hey, about 4 hours ago, 4 thuggish like dudes in cloaks went into your grandparents' house and 2 of them walked out. And so I've tracked you down, went to Troll Skull, you weren't there. So using his magical means, found him at the docks. Party went to grandparents' house to see what's going on there. And found, essentially after investigation, found 4 dead bodies. None of them the grandparents. The 4 thugs appear to be dead with their faces covered in wax.
Oh shit.
And so the party is taking one of the paper birds, writing it to grandma, to Nana, and wait a second, did I even get that right when I wrote it down earlier? It will always be it is Nana, right? Nana No. Did I get it right, Justin?
Nana's fine.
What is it supposed to be though? I want to keep it to your Italian roots.
Nana.
So is it spelled Nana, but it's just pronounced Nana? Is that?
Yeah.
I wonder that's why my brain keeps malfunctioning, because I have it written down like that, so I'm like, wait a second, something's not right. It's not Nana, Nana. I need to like put like I need to hook on phonics that. So they wrote another to Nana, and so Hillshire and Graf were going to like using their abilities for second story work, and Graf having the ring of jumping, had a chance to follow the bird over the city to see where it goes. And we just did checks for that. What hasn't been discussed is what Zaba, Hackreed, and Cora were going to do while they went running and trying to figure out where the letter's going.
Oh, okay. To find the grandparents.
Yeah. So I'm going to pause with that and see what you guys wanted to do.
Hackreed suggested finding a hot dog stand.
Maybe something more productive.
Well, we can go to that Samantha's Corner. What they put on the Hillshire put on the map. With the letter.
Samantha's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
The corner he drew on the map.
Well, what's there?
Samantha. That's her corner.
Oh god.
Come on,
Cora's gonna suggest
that.
So, the little detail, they contacted Renard with the Sending Stone and said, hey, grandparents in trouble. And Hillshire was like, I talked to you about a bolt house. Where's the bolt house that we can send them to? Renard respond and essentially was like, oh, here are the directions and how to get into it in the North Ward. So in the letter, Hillshire left a little makeshift drawing, right, Justin, of what that would be and sent it in the letter. So Hackreed, I think, is referencing this. Don't know where he got Samantha from, but I'm okay with it, with whatever Kayla or Charlie's doing with this.
He saw the drawings like, yeah, that's Samantha's corner.
Okay, all right, good.
Okay,
I'm glad
we'll
we
go there and check it out.
Yeah, that's
We'll
probably
find
a good
Samantha.
idea. I was totally gonna suggest that the 3 of the least stealthiest people go do some surveillance of the tavern, but that's a way better idea.
They're both in the North Ward, North District, and it'll take you guys hours to get there. So shall we say you guys are heading toward the North District?
Yeah.
Like, okay, see you later, Graf and Hillshire. You guys go run, do whatever you're doing, and we're gonna go to the North District, essentially, right?
They just left to go see where the letter went, right? To try to find the grandparents.
Yeah, we're trying to track them.
Okay.
Track them down because we don't know where they are.
Yeah, we'll go to the safe house and see if they went there. And we might end up in the same spot, might not.
The joke here is that Hillshire and Graf are going to run into Keo as the party is split and get murked and killed, and then
Perfect. Okay, it's your turn now.
Okay, so essentially, Graf and Hillshire, you guys are Batmaning over the top of the rooftops, following the bird, keeping an eye on it. You follow it to. I think you both would know the district and the block as you get closer to it. You're getting close to Freddy's and Little Cali, the restaurant. And maybe at first you're like, oh, fuck. But as it gets closer, the bird doesn't go to the restaurant. Instead, you see it slide up against a window and slip through. And there on the bottom floor of this 2-story building is a cafe that is closed maybe like 30 minutes ago because night's just falling. But it seems to like go and slide through to an upstairs like apartment living area, somebody's house or apartment above the cafe. So you guys are kind of near, like on the rooftop of some buildings, looking across at it.
Check windows.
Checking for traps, or what do you mean? Like, what you mean check windows?
Are there any like uncovered windows that we can see inside?
The curtains do appear to be drawn. It is very dark.
Can Graf try and climb up to see if he can look through like a crack between the curtains or ear up to the window and hear anybody in the area or in the inside?
You can use, so now I would ask you, Graf, to do a stealth check. You weren't really worried about stealth before, and since you don't have a natural climbing ability, correct me if I'm wrong.
I do.
Oh, you do have a natural climbing ability?
Yes.
Where's that from again?
It is from one of my, I believe, ranger things.
Okay.
It is none of those. It is roving. Speed increases by 10 feet while not wearing heavy armor. You also have a climb and swim speed equal to your speed.
Oh, cool. That's badass. People give the new Ranger a lot of shit, but I do think they improved on it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still will ask for a stealth check from both of you, but the DC is not very high because you guys both have climb speed. So you're both kind of maneuvering around the house now, trying to peek into windows. Even though it's nighttime, still relatively busy street. That's like about 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening now.
Oh wow, Graf did better than you.
21.
21.
You missed me let out a pretty epic rant about reliable talent again. Okay, so the two of you are kind of moving across the building. Now you seem very quiet, so now roll a perception check to see if you hear anything.
Okay, and this is audio based, not visual. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's going to be. We're going to start with audio at the very least because you did say something about hearing, too.
Okay.
I'm just going to make those separate checks.
I would like to burn my inspiration to reroll mine.
Okay. What'd you roll, Hillshire?
16.
Okay.
$17.
17. Okay. You both barely hear muffled voices coming from the window that you saw the bird go into it, and enough for you to recognize your grandparents' voices. But they're talking very, very hushed. You can't make out what they're saying with your rolls, but you do know they're in there talking.
Does this building have a chimney?
Rolling to find out. If it's above 10, it does. Yep.
Right. And is this chimney one that Graf could go down? Like it's not got a lit fire on the bottom or anything like that?
Correct. It's not lit.
Sweet. Alright. What I can do is I can either climb down the chimney and meet with them, or I can use the scroll that I got here of reduce, and we can both go down. I figure your voice is probably the one they're gonna like to hear more.
I mean, if that's my grandparents, then I can probably just knock on the window. And that's what he's gonna do.
Dink, 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 dink.
Graf is gonna go down the
Do you
chimney
say
anyways.
anything, or you just knock?
No, he'll say, Nana. No, open the door. Window.
Okay. And you see the curtain draw back a little bit, and you see your Nono's eyes like kind of peeking out of the shadows and sees you. And you hear like, "It is Hillshire. Open the window. What is? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!" And they kind of like, you just hear like unlock or whatever. But what would probably scare you the most though is he's holding a blade in his hand. This like kind of vicious looking blade at you, and he kind of like ducks back out of the curtain. He like takes him a minute to kind of open it up. Are you trying to move stealthily through the graph, or are you just like I'm not trying to think of what to do with you going through the chimney. I almost kind of want to make you do like an acrobatics or athletics to see like you not get stuck in it or something. I don't know.
Graf is after he gets down to the bottom of it, he is going to try and go through, like crawl along the ceiling to try to avoid being spotted. So yes, he will try to stealth through here.
Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
You're gonna get murked by his fucking grandparents.
24.
24. Wow. Okay, so Raph, as you hear the voices distracted at the window, you crawl out and you just see a kind of abandoned room. Right, doesn't seem anybody lives here. There is some furniture, but it's very bare minimum. Like the cafe below stairs is all very cozy and stuff, but this is a very abandoned, dusty. There's like there were like the white sheets over furniture, kind of cliche, right? But they've been kind of cleared off. But you're now crawling on the 8-foot tall ceiling in the middle in the darkness of one of the corners of the room, as there's no light lit or anything in here. But you watch as they are, you both will notice now too that Nana has a wand in her hand, and she had like kind of poison ready to go too, but they kind of pull Hillshire in and they quickly close the door, or close the window, excuse me. What are you doing here, Hilly? That's Nano.
What am I doing here?
We thought you were
What's
dead.
going on?
And, like your Nana comes running up to you and grabs you and gives you a hug. We thought you were dead, honey. We thought you were dead when the Lorenzos came. We thought they were dead. You're alive. You're alive.
Yeah, of course I'm alive. You're not seeing stuff.
And you said
Apparently everybody thinks we're dead. I don't know what's going on yet. I just got back in town.
Why are the Lorenzos at our house then? Why did they come? What did you do? What did you do, Hilly? What did you do?
Well, you knew the last time we spoke that I'd taken on a job with them.
Oh.
We already talked about it. But you know what? They told me something about you, too. What have you been doing? Or what were you doing?
We just wanted to get out of we had to get away from the house when those men broke in, and so we came over here, and we just found our little safe house, a little place for us to take a little rest, you know.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean about the red waxes. What were you doing in this city before me and my brother came?
And they
I
both kind
spent
of
my
look at
whole
each
life
other.
telling me to keep away from this kind of stuff. Then I come to find out that you've been in it this whole time. You got nothing to say?
And they both do look a little ashamed. They both are kind of like, oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, it's something else when the guilt gets turned around on you.
It was everything we've ever told you, Hilly, was for your own safety and for you to be your own man. Yes, we used to work for the Lorenzos a long time ago when we were younger, a little bit more agile. But we bought our freedom with blood. We had to do things that no person should have been put through. You're such an innocent boy, Hilly. We wanted to help preserve that in you for as long as possible. Life is hard. And we've seen some of the worst of it. But Freddy has crossed the line. We really did.
He's crossed a line. We went to go do a job for him at Baldur's Gate, and then we come to find out that he's taken over our tavern. But he broke into your house. It looks like they took something. Out of what did you say it was? It was like in a closet, in a hidden cupboard, something like that.
Oh no, they didn't take anything, Hilly. There was nothing for you to have to worry about for that. So how about, you go home and we'll just stay here in our little safe house. And, better yet, maybe you should go back to your family and Baldur's Gate until all of this kind of,
No,
comes over.
no more of that.
No, you
Don't start giving me secrets now.
No, it's nothing for you to worry about. We pulled some things out of our, safe house, and we're going to take care of everything. They sent people to talk to us, and they weren't allowed into our house. And Freddy knows better, and Freddy knows not to touch a hair on any of our family's heads. And he's crossed that line, and perhaps we should have, done something about that before. We were thinking about it, but since he sent his enforcers to the house and we had to kill him, we're gonna kill Freddy, okay? And so you don't have to worry about anything. We're just gonna take care of him. And
No, what are you talking about?
Make him remember that we had an agreement that he broke. We're gonna kill Freddy.
Well, Nana, you don't have to take care of me anymore. I mean, look, I have been lying to you about quite a lot. I mean, in the past few months, we haven't been rat catchers in the sewers. I don't know how else to tell you.
Really?
I mean, we've been taking all kinds of jobs.
Why are you talking? What are you saying? You did not pick up the life of adventurer, did you? Tell me you didn't.
Yeah, Nada.
Oh!
And, I mean, it's not adventure.
Oh gosh, you talked to him.
The city like 2 times.
There's adventures
really
to be
count if
had
you
in the
don't leave
city
the city.
too. Oh, have you been into the sewers? The sewers are so dangerous. I should have known better. The rats down there are so big. You probably had to kill rats for your first little adventure too, didn't you? Didn't you, Hillshire? Oh god.
No, it was like there were no rats. It was like some type of walking braid thing.
Oh gosh, it wasn't even rats. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk to you right now, Hilly. You lied to us. You lied to us.
Yeah, well, you lied to me. There's a lot of that going around right now.
We were protecting you. Oh gosh, where did we go wrong? And we thought you were opening the tavern. You're gonna settle down into a nice little Cali traditional life with a restaurant and everything. You even had a sauce guy.
Yeah, well, all that's true. I did do all that. I mean, the adventurers would allowed me to do it.
But do you see where the adventuring got you? They said you're dead. Or I don't. They didn't tell us you're dead, but people think we thought you were dead because the Lorenzos came. What if they take your business from you? That's what they'll do.
They've already done that.
Well,
That's what I'm telling you.
see, it's what adventuring gets you. You could have done a respectful, honorable little position. We could have helped you negotiate, perhaps make it a part of the agreement. But there you are, adventuring, and now Freddy's trying to take your restaurant.
Adventuring didn't get my restaurant taken away. It was the Lorenzos that took my restaurant away.
Roll a persuasion check.
And look, we're going to take care of that.
Roll a persuasion check.
I have this place. There's a nobleman. He's with the Lord's Alliance. He's got a safe house. I want you to go there. Just let me and my friends take care of all this.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm half imagining at this point Graf is on the ceiling in like Hillshire is at the window.
That's a
So, like, his-
17.
17. What are you saying, Riley?
I'm just half imagining there. Actually, this is kind of how I would like to play it. Is just if Hillshire is still at the window, basically, Graf listening in through the door or whatever. With
You're in the same room
Hillshire's
as them.
not on
You're
it.
literally on the roof or in the ceiling of the room everyone's in. It's
Okay.
literally
I was
small
gonna
little
say,
wood.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the door wasn't open, Graf would try to open it and just wave to Hillshire to be like, "All right, let them know that I'm here," or try to signal to them, "Let them know that I am here, so if I make a noise, they don't stab me."
Roll a perception check,
All
Hillshire.
right, yeah.
And I roll a perception check, Hillshire. I want to see how Hillshire's in the middle of an emotional moment with his grandparents. 16.
16.
Your stealth check that you're doing so that the grandparents don't notice you applies to Hillshire. So unfortunately, you can't just will that. So you're up there like, hey, and then like Hillshire says what he says. Do you want to do anything with that?
No, Graf is definitely not in the business of getting stabbed right now, so he's just gonna
You're
wait
gonna keep
this out.
yeah, you're like with all due respect, Hillshire, you're a young man, you're very strapping, you're very strong, I'm sure you're very capable, but this is something that we're going to take care of for you, okay? We're grandparents, we have wisdom of the ages, and we know how to make sure people are lessons are learned.
Look, Nana, I'm gonna do this, no matter what you do. I'm just telling you that I will feel better, and I'll be able to focus more on what I gotta do if you were in a safe place.
Well, we're
look,
not going to be able to focus on what
we
we're
saw
trying
that
to do if you're running around trying to be an adventurer in the middle of us trying to kill Fred and Lorenzo.
Well, you can't stop me here, so you can go with our friend. He's with the Lord's Alliance. We might be able to take the Lorenzos down in another way. I mean, we'll kill Freddy too. Don't worry about it. I mean, like I was telling you, we're quite capable.
So,
Like a week and a half ago, we killed a dragon. There was some other big slimy thing a few days ago in the Undermountain. We've been all over the place.
how far in the Undermountain did you go? What level?
I don't really know how many layers down. I don't really remember going down there too
You
much.
don't even remember the layers that you went down into. Oh, are you on drugs now too, Hilly? You been doing that spice?
No, not. Nana, please.
Have you been smoking druid
There's
weed?
nothing
We've
like
heard that's
that.
become very popular on the streets these days. People going around talking to themselves. That's very strange.
Look, enough about any of that. All right. It's you go with our friend, and I'll be able to take care of this. I'm
Hilly,
telling you,
we can't
we can
do
do
that.
this.
We can't do that. You have to understand too. We have had an agreement with Freddy that we bought with blood. Blood, Hilly. We did things for him and his father.
And we bought our freedom. And we bought our ability to make our cannolis in peace without the families, the Kibos, coming around. They broke an agreement that we put down with our very hands. We can't walk away from this. We're gonna take Freddy Lorenzo. And we're gonna kill him. And we're gonna show him to the whole fucking family what they do when they cross our family. This is decades, Illy. We gave them 30 years of our lives. And then we asked for this one thing. For them to stay away from us and our family, and we would leave them alone, and they would leave us alone. And they crossed that line. With us and with you. We're not walking away from this. If we want to work together, we can. But I still don't think you say you killed a dragon, but I'm not so sure if you actually killed a dragon. Was it a young dragon or was it an adult dragon? There's layers to these things. And you're still innocent, no matter what you might tell me. We're going to be a part of this. We're not going to be hiding in a hole. Are you going to put your grandparents in chains, Hillshire?
Let me talk it over with
Where is
my comrades, all right?
You can do your talking with
should
your
be here.
friends.
Yeah, let me find, look, you just come with me. We'll meet up with the rest of them and we can discuss what we're going to do.
Do you even have disguises?
Yeah, I could.
You could, but do you? We came over here disguised. Are you... Hillshire, tell me you and your friends and just come over here into Freddy's little district. His restaurant's across the street. Please tell me at least you came here in other disguises.
No, we're very professional. Nobody saw us.
Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Oh, no. Okay, they don't even have disguises. They don't even have disguises!
Nana, you didn't know we were there until, till I let you know.
We weren't looking out the windows! Just because we didn't see you doesn't mean other people didn't see you. Ugh. Professional. He says he's a professional! Do you hear him?
It is taking a lot right now to maintain the stealth.
Blood's like getting to the top of your head, and you're like, ugh.
All right, go find your...
You just pass out and fall.
So there's more of you here? How many of you did you bring?
There's just one other. I don't know. He said he was going to go down the chimney, but I don't know. I haven't seen him since I came through the window.
Huh.
The rest of them are waiting at the meeting spot. So I say we all go there and we discuss what we're going to do.
We're coming with you. But don't think you're going to put us in some basement bolt hole. You're not the only one who's got skin in this game and blood. Okay? Okay, Hilly? Have you eaten today? You look you haven't eaten today. You look like you just came out of Undermountain. Okay, let's make sure you get some food along the way. Well, there's a nice little spot down there on the North Ward. They do some really nice little fried funnel cake. We'll get you some. We'll get you a nice little treat. You tell me all about your adventuring that you've been doing without talking to me about it.
Anna, what was it about when you changed the subject? What was that thing that you had hidden in the closet?
Oh. Our gear.
Like I didn't forget.
And she like shows you her wand. It's like this beautiful wand. And then Nono pulls out his like he has got his sword and stuff too. But she then gestures. You kind of notice it like it would have been odd. And I should have pointed out before, but like they're both wearing these odd hats and stuff. She's like, these are also our hats of disguises. We got on a pole mountain a while, but this is our gear from my former life. Nono's like, no, god damn their names. He's like, Nono's like, just so you know, that really is one of my original swords that I used to use and stuff, but it was, let's just say it wasn't the last one I used. I know it's a little rusty.
Talking about the long sword you gave me 2 months ago?
Yeah. I noticed you don't really carry it around with you and everything, but it's okay, Hilly. It needed some work.
So wait, you guys thought I was going to be doing some adventuring. And you gave me your rusty longsword when you guys had hats of disguises and magic wands lying around?
That was just a part of our old life, Hilly. We didn't want to expose you to the past and the dangers. We gave you a helping hand, and every adventurer needs some. And like you see, like your grandma, she's like, stop it, Kurt. And he's like, we knew you.
Just saying, those hats could have really come in handy over the past few weeks.
You don't even have them, so that's even more reason for us to need to be there with you. If anything, I gave you the shitty sword, so you would probably just forget about it. Exactly. You'd be like, oh, can't fucking kill rats with this thing, and they'd be out of it.
Let's just go to the corner.
Okay, where's your friend at?
I'll meet with the rest of my friends, and hopefully Graf as well.
Graf, are you going to say anything? They're just going to walk out. They're just like, walking out.
Graf is going to, when it seems like the conversation is wrapping up, he's going to leave through the chimney, back up out the way he came, and he's just going to be waiting across the street from the front door, like if it's not within line of sight of Freddy's.
This is a silly one. Just give me a survival check to see how much ash you get all over you. As you kind of crawl through.
10.
There's a little bit of ash on you, but it's nothing too noticeable as they all actually roll a perception check as well. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check, Graf, because I think Hillshire and his grandparents are literally going to be trying to sneak out, right? So they're going to be rolling stealth checks. Let's see if you even notice them leave. So give me a stealth check, Hillshire.
This is visual, yes? Sight?
Yes, and sound. But yeah, go and roll advantage. It could be either one. I rolled 11 in a nat 20, plus them professional assassins, even though they're old, so it's like their modifiers aren't that crazy, but they know how to move quietly. Plus, they have their hats of disguises. So, Graf, you don't see them leave, and they're just gone. You're just like waiting there, looking really super cool, posted up and everything, and you're just like, they should have came out that door there. Unbeknownst to you, they went out the chimney too.
After a few minutes, Graf is just gonna enter through the front door and be like, God, it's been a while since they were supposed to leave. So he'll enter through the front door and look through the house to see if he can find them. And,
they're gone. Yeah, they're just gone.
He's going to bonus action Cloak of Billowing to clean all the ash off by getting it to buff it off.
Yeah,
and then he's gonna make way for the meeting point.
Excellent. 2 hours later, Korozaba and Hackreed show up to Are you going to the safe house, or do you want to detour to Troll Skull? You're in the district, so you do have the option.
Oh, it's taken over.
Has anybody been there? No one's gone there, so we could at least swing by.
I think
I'm scared of getting noticed. I mean, we could use the fact that they think we're dead to our advantage.
I'm trying to think.
I'm not exactly.
One thing, real quick. I don't think Vincent would have gone with Hillshire and Grav because they would have been running. So he would be with you guys too. So you feel free to ask him any questions or anything if you want. He is with you guys traveling back.
Yeah, we could just ask him to give us like updates on the tavern. I'm not very confident in our stealthness to, I don't know. Gotta play it safe.
About
two together are, yeah. Maybe we meet at the corner.
Wait, where are we meeting?
Samantha's corner.
Who is Samantha?
Just don't ask.
He asked. So, Samantha.
So, who is Samantha?
Well, that's Samantha's corner. You don't know Samantha. Okay. Well, maybe she likes to keep her business private.
So do you have any questions about Troll School?
Yes. Yeah, Cora's just like deadpan, like staring at Vincent, like waiting for.
So about 2 days ago, there's a bit of hubbub at your former establishment as a group of men moved in claiming you were dead. And they had paperwork showcasing a change of ownership. And all of your staff was fired. I haven't delved deeper into it, but I assumed this was some sort of ploy of yours, but it seems that someone has made a move against you.
So it seems.
When I went there earlier today, trying to find Hillshire with his news, the only other odd detail I could tell you is that they're changing the name to Little Cali. Signs of new management. But the little group of, I can never remember, gnomes, your former employers, have created a picket line of some sort outside, protesting the changes. They seem very animated and very upset about what happened.
Do we remember what we actually did with the paperwork for the tavern?
Oh, we had the same exact cover. We had the same, like, what did we do with the deed?
I know, I'm like really trying to think of like.
So what we agreed on is that you guys have had a safe and built or put into the Troll Skull. So that's where the deed would have been. And we kept it very generic since we, like, at the time, because Riley had great ideas of, like, we could have done, like, oh, only so many people, only we can access it, like magical deterrences. But since we didn't do that, I'm just like, you put deterrences on it, but we're going to keep it very abstract of exactly what that was. But that's where the quote-unquote deed would have been.
Okay, so there's the possibility that they got our deed and then forged a new change in ownership. All right. And then they fired all the staff. They're putting a new sign up. There's protests. Okay. I hope they didn't throw our pets out in the street, because I will actually burn them alive. I will set them on fire.
I didn't see anything about pets.
Good. Okay. Well, I suppose we should head to the safe house.
I'm just gonna tie something together here. Or sorry, Zaba, did you want to add something into that?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say if we were gonna go there, we would end up. We should at least investigate inside, which I don't know. It could probably end with that. We would need to take over the building and just hold control of it, like King of the Hill.
When
How
we
much-
take back the tavern, we're not going to play King of the Hill. We're going to hold it indefinitely.
King of the Hill sounds fun. Where should we go?
If there's nothing else, I can jump you guys, quote unquote, to.
Yeah, we're going to the safe house.
Yeah. I'm just using this map. I was like, wonder if they have any basements and stuff. So if you guys want to ping on your characters and maybe do a little cutaway, you guys find it and you're like, what the fuck, Renar? As you're like, it's like, so apparently there's some like old cultist place underground that got cleared out, but it was overrun by like evil spiders, and there's still like even corpses there and everything, which is, while funny, I actually feel like really makes sense for like the Harper's group of like, oh yeah, we have a safe house. Recently we cleared out so no one owns it, so that's a place for now until we kind of figure out what we're gonna do with it. And so you guys are in this like cobweb infested, tiny spiders are down here, but it seems to be a safe place. So Cora, Hackreed, Vince, I guess Vincent now knows about this, and he'll kind of like, this is very curious. What did this come across in your travels?
We've been to a lot of places.
What are your plans with it? And what was that, Hackreed?
I've never been here before.
What
We
course?
found it before Hackreed joined.
Roll a little deception check for me.
Shut the fuck up, Hackreed!
Charlie knows what he's doing. Adding some excitement to it.
Wait, did I? Oh shit! No, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry. Well, it's.
I say we just keep your dice
that's
roll.
that's a 18 deception.
18 deception. Found it before him. And it seemed pretty odd that you didn't know exactly how to get down here, even though you've been here before.
Well, once a always spider-infested dungeon, you lose count.
Sorry, I'd clear a d20 roll. Charlie.
God damn it.
Denied.
Alright, whatever.
Sorry, I said denied to Hackreed trying to attack the spider. I was just-
Oh, denied. Oh, okay.
Uh,
I thought you said, like, denied to my lie. I was like, yo, fine, fuck. I'm not gonna lie anymore. Just tell everybody everything.
I rolled really good on his insight check. I'm sorry. You did a decent roll, but I rolled let's just say I rolled a 16 on the die for his insight check.
Yeah.
But also, I just love when Vincent's around, just picking, you know what he's going to do to you.
So goddamn nosy.
Yeah. Yes. That's my job. I fucking love Vincent.
I'm not paying you to be this nosy to me.
Just call it personal, professional curiosity.
Sure, buddy.
So like you guys are down here and about, I say like a couple hours later, finally Graf and Hillshire arrive with his grandparents in tow. Who don't look like his grandparents at first, but they're in disguises. And as soon as they kind of walking down here, they disperse their disguises.
You ever had giant spider legs?
Oh, this is exactly, yes. He's not doing okay. No, did you kill this too? Did you all kill this? Is this a part of your adventuring? This is what you all do?
No, but it's food. I didn't kill it.
If that was a
Good,
sentient
you're
creature
alive.
and you're trying to eat it, it'll be. I'm not going to keep him.
Honey, you can
Stop,
ignore him,
Charlie.
it's
I'm not going to. You chop it. Good. Stop.
How would you say, Hillshire?
I said, Nana, you can ignore him.
Very well. And who is this? Vincent's here. I was I'm a hired informant, private eye, Vincent Turner Churchill service. Oh. Very smooth. And she goes like over to shake his hand. He kind of like pulls him back. He's like, I prefer no personal contact. Weird. Okay, a little bit of germaphobe. That's all right.
Cora kind of looks at the grandparents. I'm glad you both are unharmed.
Thank you. I'm glad you're all not dead either, even though you're adventurers now.
Not anymore.
What did you say, Cora?
Nothing.
No, Nate didn't hear you. What did you say?
Nothing.
Oh, boo!
No, I said not anymore under my breath.
Not adventurers anymore.
No, not dead.
Oh.
Well.
So, Nana, what exactly was your plan? Were you gonna bust into Callie's and kill Freddy right in the restaurant?
We hadn't exactly came to the complete fruition to our plans. We were scouting and gathering information. But the most important thing is that we had 2 solid disguises of 2 of the people who came to try and kill us. So we were thinking of an angle with that to see if we could get close, see who we need to talk to, report back on crossing the line, and kind of see where it goes from there. That was the rough first part of the story or plan.
Somebody came into your house and tried to kill you.
The Lorenzos came in, and for some reason they wanted us quieted. So the 4 men who walked in no longer walked out. 2 of them were drug out.
Do we know the extent of Hillshire's grandparents and like who they are really? I can't remember
so
how much information we know about them.
Albie at one point to you all, when I think Graf dropped down his grandparents' name, was like, you fucking know those people, you know? Okay. So there was some sort of reputation. But as far as I know, none of you have gotten, besides Hillshire, got any further insight into like them essentially being like assassin enforcers for the Lorenzo family in the past. I don't think so, at least. People
Albie had told us, yeah, because I have like red waxers.
Well, I know Albie told you a lot of information, right? I don't know if everyone was around for that, right? I don't remember the context of who was there for it. Right.
Yes. Cora looks kind of shocked that they're talking about like having disguises and like infiltration. She's looking at these 2 like older people. She's like,
Lauren, are you discriminating against old people?
No, never.
Never. You know.
I knew I never liked him. Yeah. Cora's just kind of like, what's going on here? Why do I get like, do you want to bring your grandparents here to keep them safe? But I don't suggest that they should help us with this.
Oh, we're going to be helping. We've already talked to Hilly about it. And you're all fledgling adventurers. You're going to need some wisdom and experience with you.
With all due respect, Hillshire has gone through a lot to keep you safe.
And we've gone through a lot to keep Hilly safe.
I already tried to talk him out of it.
And he rolled not great. 17 was a good persuasion check, but it was not enough to keep us away. Sorry.
If you're, I guess, unswayed on staying here, would you at least agree that if things go sideways, we handle it?
If Hillshire's there for the fight, if there's a fight, if there's bloodshed, want you to keep in mind, we are old, our reflexes aren't as good as they used to, but 4 enforcers came into our home and they're all dead. We know how to handle ourselves in a fight. We prefer stealth and subterfuge to get ourselves into the places that we need to be, get ourselves close to a target, and take the target out and get out. And when the wars was going on, when the Risotto War was in full-fledged bloodshed, it was a bit more of a message when you were able to get in behind enemy lines and leave one of them dead, you know?
She kind of looks over at Hillshire. If you are fine with it, then I suppose they can be involved.
Well, I'm going to make this clear with you,
I'm not
Miss
okay with
Cora.
it, but they don't care.
Yeah, we're going to be involved whether you approve or not. If you want to do your own thing, we'll go do our own thing. It's just... You think you've been
Could
fucked
you at least
over?
sit back and
Or,
just
excuse me, fucked over.
see if, let us take care of it, and if you think we need help, then you can step in. But otherwise, maybe just sit back and just watch.
With all due respect to all of you here, we're not going anywhere. You think what they've done to you is something bad. You don't want to see us in the line of fire. We don't want to see Hilly or any of you nice people in the line of fire. We're going to be involved. With whatever the plan is, we'll find the best spot for ourselves in it.
Well, I can see where Hillshire gets his stubbornness from.
That a message from Ricky. He said that Freddy was at Troll Skull.
I think it's likely that he is. I'm not sure about the message.
We were near Freddy's
When did-
restaurant, but we didn't see him. We hadn't been there long enough to find anything out.
He's probably at the restaurant, gloating,
I think,
if I had to guess.
yeah, he's probably a troll skull, enjoying his new, I guess, capture. And gloating. Yeah. I mean, I say we basically take control of the building. Then never let anyone else inside.
Cora kind of looks at the Nana and Nona. If you say you have as much experience as you do, what do you suggest?
Our expertise is for getting close to them and taking the target out. We would like to isolate Freddy was our plan, but that's leaning into our strengths. Disguises and getting close to people.
Freddy has a lot of people that follow him.
You're not wrong. Visible familia will always be an issue. But right now,
Well,
you all need to do what we did and reestablish boundaries between us and who they think they can control. You need to make an example out of Freddy Lorenzo and let him know when he messes with the Figaros and with the Strangers of Danger that they're gonna get fucked up and die. Pardon my language. I'm very angry.
I would like to insight check them to see how like presumably they were good at their jobs in the past and they handled themselves well earlier. But I would like to try an insight check to see how up to this they are.
Okay, that's totally fine. Yeah, go for it.
All right. Total of 17.
17. A little tricky, right? Because they're old, right? So it's like they're old, but the more you're learning about them, you're trying to get an insight too of like how much of their oldness is maybe a facade. Is it a facade? And you roll a 17, and then also it's like in general, are they up to the task? 24. Did you re-roll or
Second roll was nothing. It was an accident while I was.
okay? I was making sure.
I grabbed the die and delete it.
It's hard to tell from their appearances, but off of your insight check on the bodies that were left behind, those weren't guards. Those were higher CR enforcers, and they were handled succinctly, and they're both up and without showing any scratches right now. Obviously, they could have quote unquote short healed or whatever, but like they handled 4 decently tough dudes very easily, or by appearances, they were able to handle them easily. Just the 2 of them.
I got a question for you two, if you'd be willing to answer.
Depends on the question.
Those 4 guys that were that we found at your place, they were messed up something fierce. This nice and kind old man and lady thing. Not quite a ruse in the sense that you're putting on a fake personality, but it's a little disarming, a bit convenient, shall we say, if you're trying to get out of the sort of life that Hillshire and, well, the rest of us, that you didn't want Hillshire to get in. But you're actually pretty fucking skilled, ain't you? You got everything that'd be needed to do this job, right? Have I got the gist of it?
I think that's fair enough to say for us. We do like to think we changed. We really did put this part of ourselves in the past. Unfortunately, even despite our best attempts to separate our family from that life, it kind of, No kind of looks over at Hillshire. Despite our best attempts, our family still got dragged back into it. Trust me when I say I feel every nick in my body from that time. Every ache. My knee still hurts like, oof. But some things you don't forget how to do. Like where the right artery is. Where you put the blade for a quick, silent death through the heart. No matter how old your hands are, you still keep on to that knowledge.
Well, in that case, and seeing the aftermath of your work, I think I'm in favor of letting them do anything they think that would be needed to help. All hands on deck. When this job is done, everything with these bastards, dead and buried. Past you want to leave, and all the shite we're dealing with.
So it sounds like we need a plan Freddy is the
Well,
target, bud.
I think one way we could get him alone or isolate him, something that would certainly grab his attention, is an incident at his home restaurant. That would at least remove a lot of men from Troll Skull.
And as far as we know, Freddy thinks that we're all dead. We can use that to our advantage.
I wouldn't really put too much stock in the idea that he thinks we're dead. For all we know, he did that job just to get us out of the way. And then, while we were gone, took advantage of it, thinking even if we came back that we wouldn't be able to strike back.
I didn't think about that. That's actually a good point. And even if we like came back with the recipe, I mean that's like a double win for him because he could have just killed us and took the recipe.
Vincent
is
speaks up
information,
to he's like information as Hillshire says that. It
Yeah.
seems like you all might be in need of information on the whereabouts of this Freddy. For the price, of course. I'm assuming Hillshire, our contract has come to a fulfillment of what you hired me from before.
Right, I think I owe him like 250 gold.
Yes.
So I will pay that.
Just
But
know
also
me here
there's
if you need anything.
Another job that I'm going to hire you for right now.
What would
You're
that
fired. You're rehired.
be? Yeah.
More like contract complete. All right, let's negotiate a new contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Told you he's useful.
So there's this guy that we left with Baldur's Gate with called Albie. I think we need to find him.
Definitely need to find him.
Do you have a description of this Albie?
Fat, short,
Short.
She kind of like looks over at Hagrid.
Fat, shorts, and racial.
Actually, what is he? Because he got all pissed off when we called him short. Was he a gnome? No, he's a
I
dwarf.
think he was a gnome because.
Well, that's exactly what pisses him off. He's a dwarf
Okay.
that is so
He's a
small,
dwarf.
people mistake him for a halfling or a gnome, and it
Oh.
pisses him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
He
love
is
it.
a
He got
short
really mad.
and not stout gnome. Or not gnome, dwarf.
Yep.
I heard that.
We all call him
Whoever the
gnome.
fuck you are, I heard that.
We all say gnome together.
They're
Gnome.
alive. They're alive. I feel them in the force. Yeah. It's like short dwarf. Very well.
Talks
Yep.
funny. He has a lisp.
Yes.
Speech impediment. I don't know if it's a wisp. It's maybe it's a wisp. I don't know what to call your speech impediment when he talks like this. I don't want to be insensitive about it. I'm trying to. I'm trying to
Every time
remind.
we do it. Oh my god.
Hello,
every time we do it-
princess. I finally
Hello,
saw that.
princess.
Hello, princess. Yeah, I
Hello,
don't know what to call this speech impediment, but I don't think it's a wisp. Or maybe it is, but we'll just say he has a speech impediment of some sort. And you describe to him the kind of speech impediment it is. Any haunts, locations, known whereabouts? Does he have a home?
He probably sticks around Freddy's restaurants, right? He's kind of like one of his higher underlings.
I'm gonna roll a dice for Vincent.
Come on. Oh yes, you're so smart, Vincent.
So, for 25 golds, I have some information for you here and now. Let's say it's a courtesy discount.
Is there anything that Freddy is known to always carry on his person? Something unique that only he would have?
I actually have a potential answer for that, But I'm gonna before we get sidetracked, I'm just gonna let Vincent's offer hang in the air real quick. He offered 25 gold for immediate information.
Yeah, he'll sure pay it.
Cool.
Yeah, 25 gold.
Easy solution. I apologize you had to pay money for this, but I am pretty sure he is occupying Troll Skull. I saw a man matching in the description there. I can confirm that for you, but by the description of this short, fat dwarf who may look like a gnome, I'm pretty sure I've seen him there barking orders. And now, sliding over to Zaba's question. Give me 1 second.
You said Albie's at the Troll Skull?
Yes.
Alright, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Order.
Yeah, well then, that won't be quite necessary, but I am able to locate objects.
Well, the heads of the Seabow of the Lorenzo's Seabow familia, they usually tend to have the head of the family usually carries around a very special chef's knife.
I knew it.
Goes back centuries. I really was considering making a spatula, but I wanted something a little more dangerous.
I was gonna be like a soft spoon. Or
Yeah.
something
But chef's nice.
A cheese grater.
At
like,
least
what
there
is
was some
it?
danger there. Cheese grater would have been good.
Yeah.
You carry a rolling pin.
A pepper grinder. What is it?
Centuries old.
Rolling pin in the pants leg the whole time.
Yeah.
Rolling pin.
The legendary slicer and dicer. It slices, it dices. It goes all the way back to an old royal family of Lorenzo's back in the home country. They've killed a lot of people with it. Brutally.
I actually locate object. You need like pretty heavy details of the object, right?
Because if you say chef knife,
Especially if you
every
have it.
kitchen's gonna be lit up.
Yeah. There's so many chef's knife.
Yeah.
There's a chef knife factory like two blocks away, warehouse. Like, Zaba's brain explodes. Let's
Yeah.
look at locate object. No, let's look at the actual rules though. Thank you. See, someone knows how to look up stuff for me. Describe your name and object familiar to you. You sense the direction of it.
Why would I do it when you're so fast?
So I'm gonna name an object that's familiar to you. Yeah. So knowing the slice and dicer, the legendary name of the chef's knife, locate object would work. You know the name.
Okay.
I just say familiar to you, but the what's working here is that the grandparents have very first-hand experience with it, so they can describe it to you in detail. Therefore, in my opinion, making it familiar to you.
Yeah, because like the first thing is like, oh, you've seen it within 30 feet, but the second part is the nearest object of a particular kind. But I imagine like this thing is unique enough that we can, I guess, describe it and narrow it down, the kind.
Or it's like, so in my opinion, grandparents describe the knife in detail, and it has a legendary name called the slicer and dicer. So name an object is familiar to you, bam, it's done. Requirements are met for me.
Okay.
I'll keep that simple. I think because it's like locate object. So many times you don't have the object, right? So we need to make sure we have ways for you to actually find the spell to be useful. If not, it just becomes one thing got stolen from us, which is not a bad use for it, but I don't want to be too limited. I think it's cool for.
Yeah, I mean, it does say that you have to see it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Well, I guess so. You sense the direction if it's within 1,000, and then the extra. So it's like you've met the first with the description. You've met the first parameter, which is direction if it's within 1,000 feet. The second part of it, the spell can locate a specific object known to you if you have seen it up close within 30 feet, right? So 1,000 feet, you'll go bing, bing, bing. It's this direction, right? And then you have a cardinal. But if you want to keep following it and get very close to it within 30 feet, it won't give you that.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we might as well get close to the tavern. I don't suppose the tavern's within 1,000 feet from us. So,
How many feet are in a mile? 5,280.
5,000.
So you're quarter mile. You're in a district, the same district. So I'm going to say that Troll Skull's within 1,000 feet.
That's just gonna confirm the. We basically already confirmed he's at Troll Skull,
well, yeah,
right?
it's
Albie's
good
been
to
confirmed
confirm.
there. A letter said Freddy took over. So I'm not going to say it's been confirmed. You guys can assume that, but I don't think there's been any hard evidence presented of like Freddy is currently there. You can infer that from the letter, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that to make sure there's no confusion.
I'll definitely let's go for it. I will cast locate object.
Cast locate object, and it does not ping.
Well, you're fucked up. We just
Well, that
barge
tells
open the
us
door.
Freddy's not at Troll Skull. How far is Freddy's restaurant from here?
A couple miles, because it's on the opposite side of the city. Like Waterdeep is this long, narrow, and you guys are on the very north end of the narrow part of the city, and their restaurant was on the south side of it, the opposite side of this. So it's like 2-3 miles away.
well, we
Well,
can try and see if it pings at one of his restaurants.
Yeah, I mean we should go within 1,000 feet of Freddy's.
How many times can you
Although-
cast that?
Oh, only once per long rest, so.
Oh,
But we can still go check out Freddy's. I mean, we know he's not at Troll Skull. That was very valuable info. They can wait.
yeah. I guess I mean the real target's probably Freddy, but it's good to know that Albie's at Troll Skull Manor. So it seems like he put Albie in charge while he went somewhere else. I mean, we could go to Troll Skull, take Albie, and then find out where Freddy is from him.
We're always down. Well, we always prefer information. Do you think this Albie fellow would give us some information? Lay of the field? Freddy's motives? Is he tough nut to crack? These are the questions we ask.
He seemed
Nah, he got all
pretty
twisted up when we just
mentioned your name.
held something over his head.
Yeah.
He really didn't
Well,
like
but
that.
He seemed pretty scared of your grandparents too, so
So our reputation
we should use
precedes
it.
us.
Well, either way, the longer they hold on to Troll Skull, the more of a claim they're gonna have.
Or we could go there
Agreed.
first.
go there, talk to our old friend Albie.
Yes. Maybe we can beat the crap out of him.
Vincent, while we're doing this, how much would it cost for you to try to locate Freddy?
It sounds like we might have some good leads on where he might be, likely at this restaurant of his. I'm assuming it sounds like this might be a headquarters. I would probably look there first. Sounds like no confirmation of being at Troll Skull. Assuming it's as easy as a task as that, I would charge you 100 gold. If the task grows beyond that, I'll contact you and we can negotiate in terms of an extension.
Yeah, she nods. She'll give him the 100 gold up front. I think she's gotten to the point where she trusts him pretty well.
Would you like me to go now, or are we going to wait to see if there's any more further developments and questions to be answered?
We might as well give you a head start, just in case Albie doesn't give us any information.
He kind of looks at Hillshire and waits for confirmation from him that he's okay with him leaving.
Yeah. I think maybe though, we got to make sure we can't kill Albie. I think if
We won't
we
kill him.
turn him over to who's
That's
that
probably
who's that WDG guy that we had a connection with?
Rajier Clark.
Rajier Clark, yeah.
Well, maybe we can get him to flip and testify or something and take them all down, you know?
Above table,
Actually, that
do you
was-
want... Is Vincent
need-
gone? Real quick, Justin, is Vincent gone? Like, it sounded like when you said something, I couldn't tell if you were going to
Oh.
ask him more.
No. Yeah. I was fine if he
Okay,
left.
cool.
But
Also, I love to know what
I don't mind if he hears
Vincent
this.
knows too. So I'm like, what is Vincent listening to? What, you guys had contacts with that? So he kind of pauses. He's like waiting as you like talk. He's like, okay. No, he's gone.
Actually,
He's
Here,
gone.
Vincent.
Yeah. Shoot,
it
get
actually
out of here.
does-
Get out of here.
I didn't pay for this conversation.
What if we were to contact Rogier and after all, we're gonna need as much pressure to be put on this Lorenzo crime family as possible. What if we were to put out an anonymous hint, shall we say, about certain illegal goings on?
If we do get Rogier involved,
Are you
we
s-
won't
are
be
you
able to
saying
kill
we should-
Albie.
We could swat them.
You.
Spells, weapons, and tactics.
There was a lot of discussion about what the WDG would be capable of. I don't remember who was talking to who at the time, but I'm pretty sure Rajay kind of made it clear of like they have rumors and suspicions of what the family's up to. They don't have hard proof, right? They need, somebody to get them concrete evidence or confession or something of that sort to get legal avenues moving forward for like proper investigations, warrants, and stuff like that. Right now, they have no probable cause, just rumors.
Is there anything like I mean, Cora's like a little hesitant to get the WG like involved with this, even if it's one guy. This could turn sideways, and there's probably going to be death. I mean, Hillshire's grandparents said that they were, going to kill Freddy, so I'm like kind of wary about involving the WGG. But if we get a confession, maybe there's some way that we can make that like concrete proof to pass on to Roger, like a recording device, or I don't know.
I would be a little disappointed if we didn't get to do the proper revenge against Freddy, but if he's out of the picture, he's out of the picture. Who knows what might happen if
Actually,
he gets put in prison? Accidents happen in prisons all the time. People hang themselves, right?
Cora actually does bring up a good point, though, because we're a bit tied up in this. If Albie flips, who's to say that what he flips ain't, let's say that the Strangers of Danger offered to travel to Baldur's Gate for a break-in and entering and, thievery and all that, and that he shuts up right after. Then we're
Right.
up the river without a paddle, and you two, as he points to Nana and Nono, then you two would have to deal with this all on your own. While Hillshire and the rest of us sit and rot. I think Cora's convinced me. I think this is something we ought to do ourselves.
And if we do find proof after we've dealt with Freddy, then perhaps we can pass it on to the what is it? The brain.
WDG.
WDG.
Waterdeep Guard.
Yeah, it's
Waterdeep
Waterdeep. Yeah.
Not could be considered with the WDG of the Waterdeep Gazette. And all these things that Nate
Right.
made up on the spot
Yeah,
ended up
yeah,
being
I was-
the same
that's what was
acronym.
getting
So
I was like, wait.
there's official names for them and stuff, but you know, like in the moment, I don't fucking care. I just like make up whatever it is. But it was so funny after fun. I'm like, man, why did I go with Gazette? It could have been
go.
so many other things.
Yeah, I think that's Cora's input. Because she does. I think the only way that we should get the Rogier involved is if we have concrete proof that can topple Freddy's whole business. You know,
So
to get proof that they're doing these crime stuff.
things are growing a bit on the scale. Well, let's put something out that for all of us to understand. We know a lot about what happens in the Lorenzo family. If they get cracked, we might get swept up in that investigation. So I think we should keep the WDG out for now. Once the top starts crumbling, if people start talking, it could be a dominoes effect. Next thing you know, people are knocking on our doors asking about the dead waxes, red waxes. As much as I would like to see a lot of people go to jail and such, we would be part of what's that sweep, unfortunately.
I just legitimately just thought of that. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Sounds like,
like they're literally some of the top
Sounds
guns
like
on
we're
the board.
probably just gonna have to get rid of them all then.
Yeah, we're too tangled in this to have them
Yeah.
start ratting and not have that fall back on us.
The only
Yeah,
good
well,
news.
no, we should probably tell you that we also got in trouble with the Giovannis.
Oh, my lords, have
If they're
mercy
gonna
in the
have to-
gods of all of old Calamishan! Oh, God!
I was literally about to say, it's like, well, at least we didn't get on the other side. I was literally saying that when you started talking, and I shut up.
What's it? You got the Giovannis involved? Oh, how much do they know? How did you do? Do they know your faces?
Oh, well, we told them everything, I think. It's, you know, there was some charm magic. There was some. I don't really know how any of that magic stuff works, but yeah, we kind of got caught and we told them everything.
Did we spill to Keo or was it to
Keo.
Vinny? Keo.
Specifically
Okay,
to
so
Keo,
Vinny.
yeah.
It was Keo,
You haven't
and we
even
don't
met
know
Vinny
who-
yet. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know if like what Vinny knows technically.
Yeah,
but
we don't know if he told him. Keo might have kept it to himself. Like I said, I think Keo was
had his
secretive.
ulterior motives.
I'm
But
just
I mean,
assuming
there's
the
always
worst.
a chance. Yeah, there's always a chance. It's definitely not.
So, Lorenzo's hired you to break into Vinny Giovanni's vault. What were you there to steal?
Some recipe.
Oh, and you hear it. He had you go in there to steal the fucking. They don't curse. I'm sorry, I keep doing that with them. The Emperor Manus.
I don't remember them saying a specific name, but
Oh, no,
Emperor Nanus sounds expensive.
It's not only it's priceless. It's absolutely priceless. We're talking about one of the foundational recipes of all of Kalmshan cooking culture, set down by one of its leaders. It's a cultural watermark moment for our people. And then, okay. And then you confess to someone under their employ. And then you think that maybe you don't know if they told Vinny or not. I'm assuming Freddy really wanted you to keep it under wraps that you were involved. Unless he wanted a war. Is that correct? I'm asking. Did he want you guys to leave a message? Was he trying to start a war with the Giovannis?
Nah, he wanted us to just steal what we could and get that recipe back to him. Told us that no matter what happened, if we got caught, that the Giovannis couldn't know that it was the Lorenzos.
Aye, break in, take everything that ain't nailed down, so that way if the piece of paper goes missing that has the recipe on it, it doesn't look so suspicious.
But it didn't work out. It died on the vine, so...
Core, like, glares. Died on the vine.
To be fair, Core doesn't exactly understand how it all fucked up because you were mind controlled at the time.
Well, she remembers she died.
Well, that wasn't Hillshire's fault though. Oh, I thought you were accusing giving Hillshire an eye for him not doing the trap or or missing the.
She's doing a side eye because he said died on the vine.
So you were self conscious about your own fucked up. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding.
I didn't fuck up.
She's talking about me.
Someone did.
Actually, that might be an idea. So, we got caught, mind controlled into giving up the secrets. What if, as we're doing this, we take a bit of time to make it look like a family war? Make it look like the Giovannis are doing this instead of us.
What I would say is that if you want war between the families, it's sitting there on the shelf. You just have to make sure Vinny understands. Make sure if she knows, there will be war. If you want to make sure she knows, that option's there on the shelf. I don't know if we want a war between the families. I don't know if that'll help us with our goals. But Vinny will not be happy with Freddy, that's for sure.
But that's just my thing. I don't think we want a true war. But if we stage a theft or something like that, we steal this slicer dicer, and we leave a little note that just says, like, from the Giovannis or something like that. Just enough to make them see, to make them think that this is something that is bigger than just what small group we got here.
Oh, you want to go to Freddy
I think they'll
and
stop
make
the
him
panic.
think the war is coming.
Exactly. Have him waste resources preparing to defend from a group that ain't coming. Have him take his attention to Baldur's Gate instead of right here at his front step.
And when we show up back at the tavern, not dead, what then?
Well, my idea is that once he gets word that the quote-unquote Giovannis have agents in town ready to put his head on a silver fucking platter, I think he's gonna panic. And if he panics, it's gonna be all the easier to catch.
So we just go in there and start swinging axes.
I'm just rolling to see, because I, as a DM, right, I have so much like meta knowledge and stuff. I'm trying to put myself in the grandparents, and I think they have an opinion on that, and I'm rolling to see if they would like express it. And so it depends on what you want out of Freddy. If you tip off a war's coming, that means he's gonna bottle up, he's gonna bunker down, he's gonna prepare for war. Right now there is no war, and he'll be vulnerable and unexpected. I think if you tip off to the war, things will be out of our control. just their opinion. That is his opinion. I'm not saying that's the right or wrong choice.
So basically, as he's out and about with less protection, but we have to find him. If we start this, it might be easier to find him because there's only a few places he would go. But then he's going to have as many guards as he can summon up. Have I got the gist of it?
I'm so sorry. I was answering a question. Say that one more time.
Basically, as it stands, he thinks he's not untouchable, but in a good spot. So he's out and about. He's probably roaming between Freddy's and Trollskull. He's less guarded, but we have to find him. But if we tip him off, he's probably going to hold up in a safe house or some shite that we can it narrow down where we have to look, but then we have to deal with the increased guards and all that stuff. He'd be fortified, I think is the word. Yeah.
That would be my concern. Sorry, he's talking like Rajier, but that would be my concern. If you tip him off to heavy danger, he'll have a heavy response. Maybe he panics, but you don't become the head of the Cipo Familia like Freddy for just panicking. He's usually a pretty measured, considered person. His father, on the other hand, let's just say there's a reason the war was so bloody and dragged out for so long.
I think if Freddy thinks that we're dead, we need to use that. Right now, he has no threats. He's taken over the tavern. He thinks we're dead. We need to use that to our advantage. And I don't think this ends with Freddy living.
Well, we think that he thinks we're dead. We're kind of just banking on the idea that he didn't start spreading those rumors basically as soon as he had the opportunity, just to take over everything we got.
Well, I assume that Albie came back and was like, they didn't return. Like, I assume they're dead, or I saw them like have a big fight outside of the fucking bank, because that's kind of like what happened. And then he just left, and he's like, yep, they're probably dead. And and then Freddy's like, oh sweet, well I'm just gonna take over their tavern since they're dead, and then they're not gonna return. I don't know. That's what I think is like going through Freddy's mind. But yeah, I kind of agree with the grandparents. Yeah, and yeah, also Albie.
Honestly, I think we ought to just kind of hit him right out in the open. I mean, every time we've really failed at something, we sat around for a long time talking about how we're gonna do it. Every time we've just kind of hit him, everything just kind of works out. So
maybe we can use Albie to lure Freddy to the tavern, saying that there's like a problem with something that needs his attention. I can always threaten Albie to I have an idea of interrogation, but I'm not gonna say it. It's really fucked up.
No, I'm like, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. All I can say is you shouldn't have given me a wand of fireballs.
Oh God, my imagination is going a lot of different ways.
Oh yes.
I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
I didn't ask how big his butthole was. I asked. That's like, I was like, you're gonna shove him with his butt and threaten to blow him with a fireball.
100%.
Yeah.
She was gonna be like, I'm not worried about the fire damage. I'm worried about the mess afterwards.
Remember what Megan posted about that John Hopkins class about like ethics and morals and using TTRPGs? Oh. That's just what I think of when I think of that.
Yeah, that's why I laughed when she posted it.
Looks like exploring things like we wouldn't allow ourselves to do.
Me, myself, and Irene, where they have like that cop tied up, and it was like the chicken. He's like, what's this diameter of a butthole or whatever? And he's like, I bet I could fit a chicken egg in his ass without cracking.
I don't remember that at all.
Yep. The phrase that just came to mind for me is colonic cauterization.
I cast colonic cauterization on his butt.
Yes.
Sorry. That's what happens when you
You're
eat
gonna
Taco
cough.
Bell. Sorry.
I cast mend butt crack.
That's my hemorrhoid cream. What? Sorry. Sorry.
You got quiet.
Did they get quiet? Mending.
But right, well, if we're gonna hit them hard and fast, then I think easiest way is we just wait, just to see if we can find where Freddy is, and as soon as we know where he is, we just rush in, and like I said, we hit him hard, and we hit them fast. I don't care if it's daylight in the middle of the street.
I do. We just need a wizard to cast meteor shower on his building.
What have you guys are seeing what Lauren's posting?
Actually, I think I might have a group who could help us find Albie. The pigeon's right outside of the Waterdeep Gazette.
You said Albie, but I think you meant to say Freddy, because you guys know Albie's at Troll School, or likely at Troll School.
Verify that he's at Troll Skull and then see if we can find Freddy at the same time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
Pigeons.
that's what you meant. Okay.
The Gazette's on the other side of the city. Let's just take back Troll School while we're here. Like I said, I think the longer they have it, I mean, the more of a claim they're going to have on it than we are. Especially if they do have some type of deed. I mean, we only had the place for like 2 weeks, and it was only open for a day before we left.
I thought it was a bit longer than a month. It took a while to get it fixed up.
There was
like
a month of
15.
repairs. I don't remember, but it was like...
Was it a month? I thought it was like 15 days or something.
I don't remember. I had the
You
calendar
keep
somewhere.
the receipt of the repairs.
Aye. And half the work was done by our neighbours, who would be happy to say just as much.
Well,
Yeah, it actually wasn't a month. It was probably closer to 15 days, I think.
Had it closer to a month either way. After all, we were there for all of, what, a day, then we left to go.
You guys had a crazy few weeks. I don't remember exactly, but the things I've written down, it's like the second I have a meeting with Yagra, and it's the 18th. It had to have been longer than that, but I don't. That's like just from the meeting you guys had with like Yagra, it's like it was on the second on my notes. It's funny.
Either way. Actually. What's the range on clairvoyance? It is a mile.
Oh, clairvoyance is like seeing, right? Seeing or hearing.
Yes. Graph, naturally, thanks to the feature that we got way in the back, the charm of the Eldritch Eye, has one use of clairvoyance remaining.
Oh, snap.
So we could clairvoyance either get within a mile of Freddy's and clairvoyance inside the place, because we've already been in there, or within a mile of Troll Skull, clairvoyance into Troll Skull, see what the situation is.
Well, I think Vincent's already kind of told us what's been happening at Troll School. Albie's like taking over and barking orders and that kind of stuff. Fired the staff. I'm more concerned about like where Freddy is.
Well, we saw the office where I believe Hillshire was brought in to talk with Freddy about getting their sauceman for a while.
The way, so let me just like, because that I'm sure that was just a lot of different shared imaginations of like what that scene was like. In my mind, what it was is like you literally met with Freddy, like very mafia-esque, like at a booth in the corner on the main floor, away from people. But you know, the whole like he likes to be seen, meetings taken out in the open and stuff. At least for the business that you guys came to him with. I don't think that's how I remember myself imagining it. I'm not saying that's exactly what I said at the time, but that's how I remembered imagining it. So you guys essentially saw the main floor, or like the main area of the restaurant.
The thing about the clairvoyance is we can't,
which is pretty expansive.
move it.
And we haven't really talked about exactly what the restaurant looks like, but like it's pretty sure it's 2 stories with a lot of space, very active, very busy, pretty big place. It's not just
upside is that
a pasta restaurant. You know, it's not a Pizza Hut size. It's, if anything, there's probably like a pseudo inn attachment to it. Can't remember exactly, but it's pretty big. It's almost resort.
Upside
restaurant.
is that upside is that we can put it in a place that's obvious that we haven't been. So like even if none of us have been inside his office of it, for instance, if we've seen the door to it, then we should be able to be like, all right, well,
roll a retroactive perception check. Let's see if you get an idea of like, oh, that's his office, right? It's not like you guys explored, so just go ahead and roll a perception and see if you get lucky.
Okay. I think at that point I didn't have the eagle eyes, so
fair enough. Yeah,
25. Call it.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see an area that very much seemed like, let's say this, maybe there was like a AKA above table, I have a map. So I don't remember all the exact details of the map of the restaurant. But let's just say, well, I'll just say this. I was going to give you a narrative. I was going to say like maybe there's like a glass window office overlooking the area. But let's just say you see an area, you're like, that seems like his office. I won't tell you what it is, so it makes sense if you have to go to the map.
It's a door that says employees only and the shitter's on the other corner. It's our best bet.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, when else are we going to use clairvoyance?
Hey, I mean, we've had this for, what was it, 2.5, 3 weeks? This is only our 3rd time using it.
I still haven't used my charm of the creeping hand. I keep forgetting about it.
The benefits of remembering your features.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I vote that we hit Freddy's as hard as we can. Whether or not he's there, then we make our way immediately to Troll Skull.
What if they fired the staff from Troll Skull, and then Freddy hired them? Isn't that your family?
No, his family members are doing the protest outside of the tavern.
Okay, yep, let's go over there and fuck things up. So I can plant my seeds in all of them.
Oh my god. I mean, we could definitely go in there and try to disguise. Oh, wait, how many people did Nana Nono kill? 4?
Yeah.
Was Hagrid? Did Hagrid saw the bodies or not? It was just the 2, right?
Everyone went, so everyone can assume they saw the 4 bodies.
So what about the wax on the faces?
Do you know what a calling card is?
What?
A calling card.
His signature, basically.
Do you know what a signature is?
He can't write.
Well, I know how to. Yes.
Where the red wax is, so I haven't done it a bit, but that's... We left our calling card on them. That's why we started a candle business, because we were good with candles.
So you just put the wax on their face?
Yes.
Do you use like
Agreed. You put seeds in people that you kill. I don't think this is any more bizarre.
Well, if he's
Hold
curious,
on.
he can ask questions. I
Like,
don't know if he's a...
Are they like scented candles you use, or do you use like?
No, we usually don't use scented candles. At least we used to not. Well, I mean, we got a little bit more experimental there towards the end of it. We'd experiment. That's when we kind of realized we actually had a knack for candle making when we started doing our own little custom candles. But those were just plain ones this time. We didn't have anything to scent it at the time. Because I gotten older, too much scent is a little too much. So what we had handy was just... But she kind of like pats a little bow to the side. I've got some, more decorative ones for any future for Freddy and friends.
So you killed them and put the wax on them. Have you tried killing them with the wax?
Yes.
Like drown them in the wax.
Yes. It was only one time because it's not every day you have a vat of wax, but as I said, we did some kind of fucked up things for the Lorenzo family over the years, and one of those things was dipping somebody in wax. Full body. Until they stopped kicking.
What you should do is get a whole cauldron of wax, and then when you off someone, you just dump them in the wax.
We usually are in places where we can't have a cauldron with us. That's why we just do the wax on the face. A little bit more simple and quicker.
I'll just plant seeds in them.
I'm sure you do, honey.
I don't stick around to watch them grow. I'm sure they grow.
Yeah, we know.
And we don't stick around to watch the wax cool, but it does.
Well, wax usually cools pretty quick.
And we're pretty quick.
This is a very engaging conversation, but perhaps we should talk about what we're going to do.
I mean, it's fair if we're in the middle of a fight and we just killed somebody and we start pouring wax on someone's face, you're probably going to have questions, so it's probably good to get it out of the way now.
Yep. And then, just in case they see me planting my seeds in them. The bodies.
I would like to
Really
judge you for
questions.
that, but we've done a lot of very dark things. So you violating people's bodies with your seed is, that's what you want to do. It's what you want to do.
It's
I
not
don't
a
think you should be
violation.
hanging out with my grandson, but
It's not a violation. It's just you put it in them. They're dead. The seeds will grow in their place.
Hillshire, honey, you know that we don't judge you if you swing whichever way on the fences, but he's not your lover, is he?
What?
I don't know what's wrong with you.
He is a very perverted young man, and I want to make sure you're not falling into his ways.
Oh, wait, I'm not
I-
perverted. That's the way of things. That's the way
I
of
don't
life.
know. I don't understand why. But when he says seeds, he's not using a euphemism. They're literally plant seeds.
Oh.
See?
And
So they're
in
talking of
them
seeds.
refers to in their clothes, specifically their pockets.
So you're not
So
planting
that's-
seeds at all, you're leaving seeds in the pockets.
That's planting them.
I do think I saw him, like, pour a bit of water down the pocket as well after he threw the seed in. I don't know why. I can't answer why.
You've said you've never seen them grow, so do you know if you're actually planting the seeds in these pockets and they're growing, or are you just leaving seeds that are wet in people's pockets and then their bodies get buried?
Usually I put it in their mouths. Sometimes I put it in the pockets, but yeah, usually I put the seeds in the mouth.
Have you ever seen the seed grow from the people's bodies?
No, I don't stick around to watch it grow.
So do you know if you're actually planting it, or are you just shoving seeds down dead people's bodies? No judgment, because if they grew, I think that would actually be a really cool calling card, and that should be something you should do.
I mean, they're supposed to grow.
But you know that not every seed you plant always grows, right? I mean, I'm not a horticulturalist or anything like that, but
True, but that's what Idrisil will help make it grow.
well, I'm just saying, honey, if you find a way for that to quick grow, you should do it. Because if talk about a calling card, you shove a seed down one of your enemy's mouths, and the next enemy combined sees a plant growing out of it, you'll have a reputation of fear.
Well, I'll force it down more, maybe to get it down deeper in the throat.
No, I think you just need something a little bit more to get the growth going. Seems like you have a problem with growth. Looks like you can't get it nice and firm, and you just have a growth issue. It's okay. It happens to a lot of druid casters and such like that. People with magic. I'm a magic user. I understand.
Maybe. Maybe a spit in the mouth? I don't know. Maybe that'll help jump it down more.
Have you ever grown anything successfully? Like not in a body?
That's what I'm growing on top of the roof. Trosco Alley. More seeds.
You're growing seeds. Okay.
Growing more plants for more seeds.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, you seem to take things very literally. So when you say you grow seeds, I thought maybe you were just thought you could plant seeds and just grow seeds, and didn't know they turn into plants and then seeds come out of it.
That's how I pass it around.
Anyways.
Or had been like tapping her foot. Arms crossed, waiting.
Yeah, I zoned out after your question. I didn't really catch any of that.
Everyone is just like drool coming down. People are looking at their cell phones.
No. This is D&D. People looking down at their sending stones.
Like,
right. So, the plan that we agreed on, are we going to Freddy's?
Have we
and
agreed
taking
on a
care of Freddy,
plan?
or are we going... No. That's what I'm saying. What are we doing?
My vote is we hit Freddy's hard and fast, and then we just immediately, as soon as we're clear out on it, we go to Troll Skull and do the same.
Okay.
Give him no time to respond.
But when we leave Freddy's, we burn it.
Maybe we should all get haste potions. Oh.
We've not got much time.
Just
I
above
know
table, just to make sure everyone knows the same image and what you're getting, because people have seen Freddy's. Here, actually, let me show you a map of it.
It's huge.
It's a big place. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, again, I just want to make sure people aren't picturing a Pizza Hut sized little restaurant. This place is fucking huge. So let me just find that real quick.
Nobody out pizzas the hut.
Like Subway.
And who knows how many underlings he has? We could have like 100.
Yep. Why are we fucking with this guy?
That's fucking huge. Again, I'm not saying you can't, but I'm making sure you guys can imagine what you mean by kicking in the doors of like what you're going to be kicking in.
Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, we could go in there stealthy, get disguises, try to get Freddy alone, but number one, we don't even know where Freddy is. Number two, it would be like, what? How many are 6, 7 of us in disguises walking in? We're gonna need alibis, we're gonna need excuses of, why we're in there looking for Freddy.
What does Freddy look like?
So I'm laughing because I found a miniature that I was like, this is not exactly what he looks like, but I need to get some of you have met him, so let me find him 1 second.
Oh my God.
It's just so stupid. Of like, it's not that funny, but to me, it was just a little giggle when I felt like that's close enough. I'm like, I think people will get a little kick out of that being him. Actually, I just thought of a better one. I wonder if it's in the community content. I'm gonna pull that to the side for now. Wait, where am I going? Actually, sorry, my brain's slowing down. Let me go back to where you all were. We're at a little Cali. Let's see if I remember what it was called.
Is that off that movie Bloodline?
You guys can keep talking. No, this is really not important, but people do know what he looks like for sure.
That's where the movie where
What was it called?
this couple goes to an island. Apparently, the island is vested by incest monsters, and they are all related to the guy. So he had to sleep. He had to have sex with this whatever monster that was his family member.
What movie?
I think it's called Bloodline.
I'm sorry. Why are you bringing this up? Out of curiosity, why are family members sleeping with each other? Like, why is this a thing? What's the connection?
Lauren posted a GIF
From you?
No,
Okay.
Man, that's from the movie
forgot.
Slither.
Slither?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay,
what the fuck you're talking about.
Because that's what the woman he was supposed to fuck.
No,
Just
man.
his mother or something.
No, Slither's about like these like little alien leeches that like go inside people and change them.
Anyways, I imagine Freddy is a really kind of big dude, and I couldn't find a lot of good ones, so I found this. There's a giant version of him, so you get a good, easy look of him. Well, that's Freddy.
Where?
It might need a download. Is everyone looking at the same thing?
Yep. I downloaded him. So he's a giant orc. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Where's he at?
It might need to load, and I'm not sure if you have to do anything for that, but he's technically outside of the building and huge at the front door. When I was starting to imagine what he looked like again, I was like, why did I not choose this? Again, it's a download, so you might not see it right away, but it's like I should have just used Shrek.
Get away from my swamp.
But he's a big Kalimshan man, notably has a scar on his left cheek, and you know how he kind of dresses and stuff. Very fine clothing.
Well, maybe we can just make him run until he has a heart attack and dies. We can.
I'm actually gonna go pee, guys. I'll be
interrogate
right
him.
back.
Yeah.
We can interrogate him with vegetables or exercise. I don't think going to Freddy's restaurant is the safest idea.
I feel like we do Troll Skull first.
This place is fucking huge, dude. He's probably got like 50 dudes in here.
All right.
And
Sounds
I
like
am
I'm
not.
outvoted.
I am not confident on all of us stealthily getting through here or deceiving. You know what happened last time when we tried to deceive?
Y'all look at Zaba. What?
I think if we can get Albie, like we can at least get information from him
Yeah, we
and
start
then take
there.
back Troll Skull.
Plus, it'll be easier to take back Troll Skull. We renovated the place. We know the place better than they do.
Yeah. And I mean, here's not to say that, we can't pretend like, nothing's happened too. Like we could take Albie, we can, write letters for Albie, send it to Freddy. Like everything's going great, boss, or like, I think we should use Albie to try to get Freddy out of the restaurant and isolate him. Because isolating him in his own restaurant is gonna be difficult. He's probably got like so many dudes in here, and killing him without making a sound or making it obvious is gonna be rough.
I'm back if anybody has any questions.
Mostly because my stealth is a +0, so. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a +1. So that's my vote. I think we should get to Albie first. Try to get more information. Secure the tavern. See if we can lure Freddy out. And, if Freddy finds out that we took the tavern back, like, he's could either send a bunch of dudes to try to take it back or, burn down the tavern or whatever. Like, we'll get our action then. It's pretty much like them storming in.
But I almost feel like, isn't that exactly what you would expect us to do?
Well, yeah. Because I feel like a smart person wouldn't go into Freddy's giant restaurant and try to take him out.
Right.
I mean,
But what I'm thinking is maybe we haven't considered something that is not either of those two options.
like what?
I don't know, but maybe we could brainstorm. I mean, maybe we could draw him out, or him and a crew, or a part of the family out, for some cause. Funeral is a common cause that will always draw a family out, I believe.
We can go to the tavern, take Albie, and then send a letter to Freddy and say, hey, like, come and meet us, or we're gonna off your guy. Make him sleep with the fishes.
I have to say, I don't know how much of a possibility it would be, but Zaba, I have to say, this dream of if we could get Freddy out into a cemetery and off him off there, that would be so poetic. I mean, it's just.
That's what I was thinking.
It would be beautiful.
So, and he would show.
I'm not saying I know if he'll show or not, but I'm just saying the image of him dying in a cemetery. Just imagine if it was all misty and it was like foggy out and maybe at night. I don't know who would go to a funeral at night. He'd probably be suspicious of that. But if we could pull it off, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Hey, come to the cemetery at
I
midnight
think that
for
would be really cool.
some mysterious
No,
reason.
but all we
You're
need to
definitely
do
not
is
gonna die.
cause. All we need to do is cause a funeral to occur and wait.
A funeral?
I mean, if someone important dies in
we
the
can
family,
think of what we're gonna
funeral-
do after we get Albie and we have more information.
Yeah,
We
that
can-
sounds
Let's say
good.
we take back
We
Troll
can
Skull
kidnap
tonight.
his family. Just kidding.
I feel like you interrupted Hilly when a very inspiring moment there, Miss Cora. It's okay, Hilly. You can give it
I'm just
another
thinking outside
shot.
the
You were about to just drive it
Ah,
home.
I
It
was
felt like you.
finished.
Look what you did, Cora. Hilly was speaking up, and he was feeling very empowered in that moment, and he was being such a strong young man, and you just cut him right off.
Bad
Well-
Cora.
Well, I mean, we can go it seems like you prefer the stealthy route. I mean, if we can cause a funeral to occur, we can draw him out. I mean, do his kids have any severe allergies? Peanuts? Pepperonis? Anything like that?
If
Everyone's
Vincent
like,
was
"Whoa,
here,
whoa,
I
whoa."
would love to see you pay Vincent 100 gold to see if Freddie Lorenzo A has kids, B do they have any deathly allergies, food allergies.
Listen, I'm an asshole. I'm not
All
that
right.
much of an asshole.
I need to know, when does the kid leave the middle school? Can we intercept him and hit him with a peanut on his way home?
I mean, I've drowned a man in wax before, but I have to say, going after little children with their food allergies is pretty dark, even for me.
And it's what this family's done. It spares a lot of lives.
We're gonna put a pin in that idea of harming children and then go back to what we were saying.
Yeah, we'll put one pin, then another, then another. And we'll stick so many pins in it that we can't read it, and we'll go on to the next option.
All right. It sounds like Hillshire and I are almost on the same page. So there's 2 votes. We go to the tavern, take care of Albie, get more information.
Hey, sounds fun to me.
3 votes.
Let's do it. Fuck him up.
I'm
Yes,
looking
doesn't
forward
count.
to finally
Just kidding.
being able to fight a man that I can punch in the face.
What's Hillshire's grandparents?
I was gonna say,
input on
is that
this?
4 of you voting for Troll Skull
Mhm.
and Albie? Well, in that case, just for the humor of the moment, we're gonna side with Zaba that we should kill the children. But that's 4-3, so it looks like Troll Skull wins. No, they wouldn't actually do that at all. That'd be really funny. Oh darn, tiebreaker.
Oh darn.
Well, the cemetery idea could still take place if we just go after someone else. I mean,
We can still use the cemetery idea. It doesn't have to be for Freddy. Could be for the next person who wrongs us.
Also, who knows if the Albie and some other important people in the family at Troll School, and they, don't survive the experience. That's a pretty. There could be a funeral waiting to happening at Troll School right now. Someone there doesn't realize it, but their funeral's coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
No, we do vote for Troll School, though. We think information's power, and we know the layout of Troll School. You all know the layout. You're familiar with it. So that's to
And
our
what you said-
advantage.
All the staff was fired, so was that including Ricky?
No, Ricky, or sorry, Graf, Claire. I'm assuming Graf does. In the letter, Ricky says he is still the sauce chef. So Ricky's the one
Oh,
person. Sounds
actually-
like.
Yeah, and also I thought Vincent specified that, everybody except the saucemen were fired and are now holding a picket line outside.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
your cousins are definitely out there.
Well, if we can get word to your cousins to cause even more of like a disruption, we can use that as a distraction to get into Troll Skull. Because Lord knows your little cousins can cause disruptions. Have them start like a little bonfire outside or something. Make them steal Albie's underwear. I don't know.
Do you all want to be moving? Like, do you want me to pull up Troll Skull map?
Yes.
Do you want to do any more utility
Troll
stuff?
skull, troll skull.
Okay, here we go.
And when we get
Could it be at night? Could we wait till nighttime? I don't know what time.
It's night right now.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I think the only resource that's been expended is Zaba's locate objects. Yeah, so at this point, it's going to be like, I think about 9 o'clock in the evening.
I just had the best idea. Because we do have the fireman's pole. Could go from the top down, slide
That's
down the
true.
fireman's pole, and just end up inside the restaurant.
That's
I'm also
true, 'cause, I mean,
messaging you, Riley, something, just so you know.
Oh,
we do know the layout of Troll Skull. We don't know where Albie is, but maybe we should start at the top.
Exactly. I've got my my nice bathroom up there. I got my room with the open windows, and there's the tower that goes to Zaba's room. Plus, as soon as we get close, I can just cast pass without trace on us, and can all sneak around a little bit more soundly.
Yeah, we can do that. If we do get, I wonder if we can tell your cousins to wait until we get inside and then like lock the doors from the outside so nobody can escape.
Exactly.
I think we really need to talk to Leaf.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
could
can
we
talk to
even
him.
talk? Can we talk to him when he's out? Can he come outside, like on the premises?
I
But
think
outside?
I've actually established that he does deliver letters, so technically Leaf can. Yeah.
Yeah, so we should really talk to Leaf.
Hey, you know what else we should do?
He's gonna know. He can tell us where Albie is.
Hey, but I got a nice little present for us. It's been, I like to have a bit of privacy going in and out. This time, I think we can use it to go in. Fortunately, Hagrid's done a good bit of hiding of it.
In my mind, you intentionally were like, you know what? I can use this to my advantage. But
Hey,
yeah, it
so
was not part of the original plan.
Here's my idea. We can sneak in, get a rope with a grappling hook or whatever, get us all up on the Hagrid's farm, sneak in through the trap door that's under the boards of the farm, and then once we're in, of course, have my cousins and all. There's only the one way out from the upper rooms. There's 2 ways out from the lower. So, and of course, we can get word to your friend Zaba. I think it was Zaba that had the guy that was guarding, acting as the guard.
Jolly.
Yeah. We could have Jolly hold one of the doors. He could hold the one that goes to the upstairs, and then we could have my cousins and my nieces and nephews hold the doors that go to the downstairs. It'd be right old. What's the saying? Stabbing a barrel of fish.
Barrel of fish? Or stab a fish over a barrel?
I'll only add a little piece to this. As you guys are kind of like getting closer to Troll Skull, you hear Troll Skull before you see Troll Skull. As you hear a chorus of little voices yelling out, "This is bullshit!" You hear a little drum, doom, 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 doom. Y'all are cons. Doom, 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 doom. This is bullshit. Doom, 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 doom. Suck my balls. Doom. But you also hear like little kids are screaming this as much as adults. And if you peek around the corner, you see Graf's family out front, like marching around, or cousins marching around. Even the kids, they're all kind of chanting it. But the only people you see are the cousins. But they're just going around. It's 9 o'clock, and a couple people, like some neighbors and stuff, are like, "Shut the fuck up!" And they're like, "This is bullshit." Dun, 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 dun. Y'all are cons. They're just like, yeah.
Love it. How nice your family. I like your family.
Eh, they see
Wish my
some
family would do
bullshit, they
that.
call some bullshit.
Think your family disowned you after you skipped their dinner again.
Yep, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Do you want to talk about all the bad stuff that happened in my childhood too?
That's
Yes,
for
I
you
am
and your
here.
therapist.
I am here with all ears open to hear your trauma, so I can understand you better.
Okay.
So you were disowned from your family.
I
I
can't
wish
think
there was a
about
way
that Adam Sandler scene. Sorry, getting distracted. Focus, ADHD, full brain power, activated.
You developed ADHD because your parents didn't want you no more.
I'm gonna kill you, bro.
So you needed to pay attention more, but you get sidetracked easily.
Well, I just started killing people. It seemed to help.
Oh boy, here I go
I go killing
again.
people. I was thinking the same thing.
There I go killing.
Yes,
Oh
let's keep
boy,
that focus.
I can't
The
stop
voices
killing.
told me to.
I just love killing.
Mhm.
So,
I wish we could contact Leaf
can Graf,
to have him come out.
can Graf see anybody from inside the tavern
Oh,
looking out at the picket line?
It's pretty obvious that there's somebody at the double front doors and there's somebody on the balcony near the front doors without a perception check. They're very obvious.
Chocola, someone's behind you.
That's gonna be
Turn me
I
around.
don't have tokens or minis for grandparents. That's grandma. Nina.
Oh god!
So-
There's somebody behind me.
Whatever. I know.
The fuck?
You should definitely try to get one of your cousin's attention. Bring him over
Problem
here.
is doing so without drawing their attention.
That's true.
But I've got an idea.
An idea?
Aye. So,
Tell me what is it?
I could do a pass without trace on this. And, you know, get us all inside thinking, or at least me and Hillshire, that their balcony is an easy get. We could just be on the roof. Get on the balcony and throw that guy right off. You guys get the bottom floor. Hillshire and I lock down the middle floor. Just, you know, shove a table or something to make sure nobody can exit. Have my family block any doors they can. Just hit them hard and fast.
I was thinking, like, if we can get your cousin's attention, we can get them to cause a distraction. The guards posted up they can draw their eye away, at least like momentarily.
Problem being,
Bobby,
as soon as
try
they
to get
stop
closer.
doing their chanting, it's probably gonna look suspicious,
Suck
especially if
my
they go right back to
balls.
it.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, throw a rock at one of them.
What?
I mean, how many
Actually, well,
of
well,
them-
what if we all basically manage to disguise ourselves and join the protest and basically turn it into an actual riot, a mob, and then have the mob attack Troll Skull?
Join
Problem with
the
that.
protest of 2 parents and like 3-4 kids. Turn it
No, I
into
mean-
a riot.
Maybe we should do something to get other people to join.
Haven't we traumatized this neighborhood enough?
They might send the Waterdeep guards to break up the protest.
I mean, let's literally start a riot.
There ain't gonna be enough support to start a riot.
I think if we can get Hillshire and Graf upstairs without being spotted, that'd be great. I don't really have full confidence that all of us are gonna get in the tavern without being spotted. So maybe the rest of us could draw the eye of the guards or something like that while you guys secure upstairs. We can literally just like force our way in through the bottom.
Exactly. That's my idea. Shock tactics.
I'll distract
Surround
the guards.
surround them. We go above, you go below. Pincer, whatever you want to call it. Give them nowhere to hide.
Kill anyone who gets in our way.
Remember, no comment.
No fireballs.
No promises.
Did you say no comment?
Exactly. But remember, no comment.
Okay.
I'm tracking. I giggled, but I was muted.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could, all three of us, like, at least attempt to try to sneak up as close as we can.
Yeah. Who would like to sneak closer? May 100% roll stealth check.
Before
Who
we do
is
that,
going? Yeah, and tell me.
Pass
Graph
without a
is,
trace.
yeah, pass without trace.
Hagrid's already at the door.
God damn it!
I will distract the guards.
Well, we all
Oh,
have
boy.
to go, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
Are we all
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
past without trace?
Everyone
As
can
long
get.
as you're within 30 feet of me, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Does that change my roll?
You'll get plus
It's
10 to
plus
anything
10.
you roll. Yeah.
So it'll be 31 for me.
18.
Guidance is concentration, so I can't guidance somebody while they're doing that.
Nat 20! Let's go! I don't need your sneaking pass without trace. No, I'm just kidding.
Who was going on the
It-
roof? You said 3 people?
That was planning on Graph and Hillshire. Because we're
Oh,
the
just
two with
two
climbing
people?
speeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 go in, and
Oh, 3 go on the bottom
Basically
floors
just-
thing.
yeah.
All right, so let me here. Just give me Graph and Hillshire real quick, because I'm assuming you guys are gonna give them time to go get in position. And so where are you guys trying to go? Are you going to the top roof? Because I know you both have climbing. Are you trying to get? There's a couple different balconies and
Secret
stuff.
entrance.
So all the way to the roof. Okay.
Yes.
Boop. Boop. All right, let's start with you two. As you both now pass without a trace, you give a little hand signal to the rest of you guys in an alley, maybe a little bit closer. Maybe let's like set you guys up here as you're waiting to watch them. You get to the top, and you guys immediately hear of what you think is a voice or something, but it also sounds like someone in distress here on top of Troll Skull. You're, oh god damn, oh fuck, god. Oh, this is a pretty
my
good fucking view from up here, I gotta say. Oh god. Oh, Jerry, I gotta say this is a pretty good shitter. You should give it a shot when I'm. Oh gosh, and I've eaten all that shit. I don't know what was in those mushrooms I found behind the counter. Oh god. Oh,
Oh my god.
this is.
You have to kill. You guys have to kill him on the toilet.
When you're done in there, just come out. Oh, I'll make sure to wipe this. Yeah, flip. Oh god damn it. Oh. Oh.
Kill him. Kill him
We
now.
could probably just lock the door closed and he'll die from the smell.
It's wide open. It's out in the open. It's literally this. It's on the roof right here in broad open
Oh, yeah.
skyline.
It's Hagrid's
So what you're
toilet.
saying is we sneak up behind him and we just stab him right in the...
Go ahead and roll perception check. He was obvious, but he did mention someone named Jerry, so roll perception check. Both of you.
14.
20. Hillshire, you hear someone call out. It's like, I don't know, there's all these just weird seeds all over the ground in here. Just taking a look at it. You hear that there's a second person in Hagrid's hut. So there are 2 targets. One person inside, one
Over
person
here.
on the shitter. Yep.
All right, well. Rock, paper, scissors for who gets the guy in the shitter.
This is so Assassin's Creed. I love it.
All right, so guess I'm rolling a D3, whichever like 1 is rock, 2 is paper, 3 is scissors. All right. Once more.
So I gotta get a screenshot of
You'll
you
try.
guys
For sure.
planning to kill man on Hackreed's toilet. Living Cora's fondest dreams. I've dreamed of moments like this.
She would envision it's
Yeah.
Hackreed on there instead.
Exactly.
It is a dwarf on there.
I know, close enough. She'll dig it.
What's that dwarf doing on my shitter? See,
Dude, Charlie, I wanted you to be there so bad for Hackreed in the moment to see someone on his shitter. I'm so glad you guys went to the roof. I'm like, please go to the roof. Someone go to the roof. Okay, I'm done. Screenshot's done.
Yeah, same. It might be a better idea for we to both take him out as fast as possible.
Well, one of us has to get the other guy.
Alright,
We should just do it at the same time.
alright. Get shitter, get the cedar.
The shitter and the cedar.
Okay, so you guys are
I'm
splitting.
basically gonna hold. Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold my action basically for his signal.
So let me pitch this to you guys because we don't do a lot of like stealth rogue quiet killing doesn't happen a lot in D&D, right? So let's just establish something here. If you guys get their HP down to 0, offer your little surprise here because you guys are very well hidden, right? You will automatically do it quietly without alerting anyone else. So I want you guys to have that knowledge so you can plan appropriately with it how you want to tackle it. If you want to split it up, it's totally fine with me.
Oh, so. Well, if that's the case, it might be better if we both focus one guy. And then move on to the next guy. Is that what you're saying?
It's possible, right? Yeah. If you were able to get him to 0 HP, I will definitely 100% call that a stealth kill. And as soon as you're not in the middle of the line of sight of the other person, right? You can definitely kill a person quietly off of your stealth here.
Yeah, well, in
The
that case, let's just
other narrow
assume
things
one.
considered, right? You shooting a gun, so try and choose appropriately.
Well, in this case, I'm not going to be. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be using the gun. Pull out the rapier.
Get that
However,
sneak
Graf
attack
will
on 'em.
take the ranged option.
Graph will do what?
He will take the ranged option.
Okay.
Because it turns out bows are a lot quieter than guns.
That's very fair. So I'm just kind of you kind of get up here. You're kind of edging your way up. And then Hillshire kind of comes up. You're right behind him. Sound good?
Make sure I'm stealth. Yeah.
You guys are still working off of your great stealth rolls
Okay.
before, so you quote unquote have the invisible condition. And I'm taking another screenshot of you guys killing somebody on a shitter. Hopefully, if you roll good. I'm actually really proud of the shitter that I made. So cool. All right. Doesn't matter to me. You both have advantage on your attack rolls here. You're coming out of stealth.
Alright. Short bow with advantage. $11.
21.
20 will hit, and an 11 is a miss at advantage. Oh boy.
The worst part is one of them was a natural 1, the other was a natural 2. So I could have instead gotten
Wow.
Yeah.
About sneak attack damage?
Yeah, I went for that sneak attack.
Ooh.
9 for 22 total damage.
I'm gonna use
Make it creative
my
for sure.
last charm of the creeping hand. Or, well, it says I have 2 left, but I feel like I only should have 1 left. And so that's an extra D10.
Nice. Good roll.
So 22 plus 9 for 31 damage. He had exactly 32 health.
Oh,
no.
We don't get extra attack, do we?
Oh wait. Well, no.
Well,
we're still rolling off of that same action, though, right?
Yeah, we technically are. Yeah, we're still rolling off of that. You guys have
So-
like surprised them right now. Yeah, so actually,
So
no,
I do
yeah,
have a
extra
bonus
attack.
action
Yeah,
still?
yeah, bonus action and bonus action and an extra attack. That's actually very fair.
I will stab him with a dagger.
There's no advantage on this, but he's just like, oh fuck.
Oh, well, in that case, I have to
think
reroll.
I think I'll have
Oh.
advantage because of
In the
the
jugular.
rapier.
The
Yeah,
rapier
first one I
ability.
rolled with
One.
advantage just before you said that.
Oh,
God damn.
God, for crap.
what's going on here?
All right. You have advantage because of the rapier ability, which you do have the master. You did take that master.
Yeah, you have advantage on
your.
your next. Yeah, Vex.
Well, I know like it has it right, and you did take it originally. I'm just making sure you took the actual weapon master. You don't just like get it if it has it. Does that make sense?
No. Yeah. I have it under my features. I have it
Okay,
for
perfect.
the rapier and musket.
Okay.
Vex and slow.
Perfect.
And then
Yeah.
I think I could change it every long rest.
Yeah. So your bonus action offhand is at advantage. Nat 20 on the 1 damage. You can roll it if you want to.
So yeah, it really is right for the jugular. Oh, and
God dang.
Jesus Christ.
Your grandma and grandpa would be so proud. Just for my own, instead of, if you don't mind, instead of you telling me how you want to do this, I really, really want this moment of him being like, oh, fuck, oh, God. And you hear from inside, like, oh, you really did. Should have never ate those fucking mushrooms. Some call from inside, like, I told you not to fucking eat those mushrooms. He's like, he's like, yeah. Man, damn, you sound rough, dude. I'm like, oh God, it smells terrible. Dude, is that blood I smell? No, dude, you need to see a doctor for that. So inside. But none the wiser, the man is now dead on the toilet. I for everyone else, I kind of want to see how they play out this last guy here on the roof, and then we'll cut back over to you guys.
I've got a 0 modifier on deception. What do you have? Because I'm thinking one of us could pretend to be this guy and just call out, this place doesn't have any toilet paper. I need you to bring me something.
I mean, I have a +4. He's inside this building?
Yep. Actually, I think I'm hidden. I'll make him invisible. Probably still need line of sight, but I did make sure he's revealed.
Go shank him.
Yeah, I think if we just rush him, we can do it.
While this is happening, right, too, so just for add my own, you just hear, "You're a cunt. This is bullshit."
Well, the door is right here, yeah?
Yeah, which it's open.
Yeah, Graf is ready whenever you are, because he can just post up here, basically, and,
If you guys want to do
shoot
fresh
right through the
stealth
door.
checks, if you were trying to get a jump on them, just get some fresh ones.
Good thing I still have, Pass Without Trace going.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a minimum of 31.
Cool. You're both feeling very
32.
stealthy. So you know you have advantage on any first attack rolls you make against that person.
Alright. Well, how do you want to do this? Do you want you with your massive damage to go in first?
You don't have to, Graf, but I just love the idea of you creeping through fucking Hagrid's fucking plants and you're peeking your head through
I love it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, make your attack rolls.
Alright. Advantage. Come on, don't make me have picked archery for nothing.
I know, if you freaking roll low again, that'll be fucking wild.
Nat 20!
Yes!
Yeah.
So, I have several nice things to go here. So, let me read this. Enhanced critical, thanks to the Piercer feat. When you score a crit that deals piercing creature to a damage, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage. So, regular damage is a d6 plus 4. So the first die is maxed out. So it's 6 plus 4. That would be 10 before I even roll any dice.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's 2d6 extra for the damage, yeah?
I was half listening to your feature. Definitely a d6 for the weapon damage, and whatever the piercer's giving you.
Which is just an extra damage die.
Yeah, so it's like 2d6. Yep.
Okay, so with the maximized 10 plus 2d6.
Yeah.
7. So 17.
17. Shake it! It'll fucking it! And then Hillshire comes running in and describe to me how you killed this. Well, actually, excuse me. I'm already assuming your sneak attack did a shit ton of damage. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It was like a 16 to hit, and that hit.
16 did hit. Yeah.
I think it was. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, so we know Graf, pretty straightforward, like lets out into the guy's right in the square of his back, and Hillshire comes sliding in quickly. If you want to give us how you want to do this, you can. That guy. Describe your kill.
Just run around the corner, and he's just gonna stab the rapier right through his gut. Comes out the back end.
And he's dead. All right, let's free phrase there as you kill him. Why did I do hide? We'll do this. All right. Somewhere in the universe, Hagrid, you feel your toilet being defiled and then blessed by blood with a blood ritual. Okay, so what were the rest of you doing? I don't remember what your guys' exact plan was. I just know you guys were going up to do something.
I think we're just walking right up to the front door.
All right.
Doing destruction?
Huh?
Are we doing destruction?
A distraction?
Yes.
Yeah, we're walking up to the front door.
Okay. If we're doing destruction, hold on a second.
Oh boy. I got a sick little one-liner for a cool
Hagrid.
entrance.
Hagrid's taking off his pants and
No!
clothes. He's keeping the cape on.
No! Oh, no!
This is the most unarmored
Captain
barbarian
Underpants.
I've ever seen.
No, you just have the cape on. Alright, cool.
Unarmored defense.
Ugh.
Okay.
This
Excuse me.
bullshit.
Oh,
I
what
Hey,
the
you little
fuck? You
Hercules.
motherfucker. Oh, children, close your eyes. Close your eyes. What the fuck is that? Miss Court's up. Oh, God, what the fuck?
Alright, you little gizzard globulus. I heard you needed a chef.
Oh my god.
Here I am.
Cora would like flip. She would like kind of toss a couple coins to the kids, and tell them to lock the doors behind them.
Oh, okay. We can take that. Oh, they're alive. I told you everything was gonna be all right. Everything's fine. Is Graf alive? And you kind of yell out. She's like, "Sorry, we're not hiring. We already got all the staff we need. If you want to see the new chef, it's gonna be a grand unveiling in 3 days." Oh God. Oh, sir. Yeah. You move along. Move along. You drunk? Hey. Make sure you guys do see there is a guy on the balcony above you, and he's like looking down now.
Yeah.
Hey, we told you all to get the fuck out of here. And hey, get your fucking. Oh God, we're gonna call the guard on you. If not, we're gonna fucking wake up in the harbor. Do you know who you're fucking with?
I don't know, but I'm here to plant some seeds.
Oh my god. Cora like walks up, and she goes, "You know, we did some spring cleaning before we left, but it looks like we forgot to take out the trash." So
What?
we just fucking attack this dude.
Or the fuck?
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm Spartan King.
who the fuck are you people? Spring cleaning before you left.
We're kicking.
No, I'm just gonna keep talking, and I'm not gonna say that you can make a roll. What do you mean? Do you fight full spring? Ah, fuck! I'm gonna make your attack roll. Use your axe though, because I always like to use that and just turn it into a kick. I want you to use your best attack roll.
I should be raging. No, I'll just take the 28. 28.
28 will hit.
Spartan kick. Through the door.
Will you just do me one favor? Will you request to open the door? Fuck yeah. That's so stupid. All right, roll your damage.
Okay, here we go. Not a whole lot, but I guess it's 16.
16?
I'm raging.
I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you knock him back onto the ground here. Let's give that to you for free for sure. You bonus action rage. And if we're just kicking in and going from top to bottom, we're going to roll initiative, my friends. It's going to get a little strange, a little interesting, but here we go. This will be something.
Get the one on the balcony. Why plant my seeds? Oh wait, I can't move yet.
Oh, terrible.
Ooh, I got advantage. Roll.
I'm gonna use my
Ooh,
inspiration to
19.
roll that advantage.
Did I hear Hackroot say 19?
Yep. 19.
Did you say advantage on it?
No,
I got
Cora.
advantage.
Someone had advantage.
Okay.
Well,
I rolled a 1.
oh, what is your total?
6.
What is the total? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
6.
6 total.
21.
Cool. Graph, did I see a 24?
Yes.
Graph, Hillshire, Core, what'd you end up with?
10.
All right, I forgot about who are the grandparents are disguised right now. They kind of look like the thugs from before. Roll initiative for them. Damn. Grandpa's got speed. No one's flying. Came in with a 22. Nah. All right. So, God, there's so many fucking enemies. I think I'll worry about some of them until you properly trigger them. So let's see who here. I got them. So
2 of these.
Maybe we could do a combined signature. I plant the seeds in the mouths, and you seal it with the wax. Yes, Grandma Hillshire.
If you're talking to me, sorry, I'm rolling a shit ton of initiative, unfortunately.
He doesn't want anything to do with Crusade.
Sorry, I did not know you were actually talking to me. I heard Grandma.
Grandma Hillshire.
Wrong one. Just give me a second, sorry. This is so much more complicated than Roll20. I have to actually really pay attention.
Oh my god. I think we just kicked open the door of a lot of mobs.
That's fine. We're cleaning house.
Is that a wizard up there?
Where are you looking?
I see a wizard.
Stop cheating.
I see a lot of shit.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't think you guys could see
Cheating.
miniatures if you didn't have line of sight. So it's actually kind of odd that you think you.
I just see the dude on the balcony. That's it.
Okay.
I see
I think
another.
Harley's mine.
Oh, I see a wannabe warden.
What are you seeing? I don't even think I have a tabaxi on the map. All right.
Warden with, oh yeah, you got it. Yep. Someone's pinging him.
I think I see what you're seeing. I just started to scroll up through the house. There is stuff we can see.
Okay. All right. So we got.
Oh.
This is.
Oh, Cora's gonna be pissed.
No, don't spoil it. No, see, that's why I don't want that you guys to see that. Well,
I
I don't know.
I guess-
someone took a shit in her toilet.
I'm not looking.
There's a pile of shit in there. You don't want to
I'm
look.
gonna.
Don't look. You're
The
gonna
fireball
spoil it.
thing is happening. The fireball thing's happening to someone. I don't care who it is.
I forgot I gave you guys a wand of fireballs. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, we should strategically stick together in one cohesive group, and then we can go crazy with fireball. Don't spread out.
I'm gonna fucking crash out.
You're gonna crash out.
I mean, honestly, we could just stay at the door, don't even enter, and then we'll gather everybody here in the front room. Graf can sneak down from the top and fireball everyone in one, literally,
Graf
one
doesn't
big
have the
area
wand
grouped into the
fireball.
door.
I don't really
Who
want to
does?
destroy our tavern.
I was going to say, please know you guys are in a big, giant wooden tavern you put a lot of money into. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But per usual, I like to make sure you guys know I don't like to do, gotcha, guys. You didn't remember it's all fire and you just burnt down your.
I mean, we could put out the fire after. Cosmetic damage, smoke damage, a little bit maybe, but
Okay. Not sure how far we'll get with how much time we got, but oh, where the fuck is Saba? I think I got everyone for now. So it should be Graf up first with No on deck and then Hillshire.
They've been in our rooms.
Well.
Yep.
Graf is going to. Yeah, he's gonna get on.
Yeah, you guys. So you
Over
guys
to-
hear like Hackreed yelling. You hear the chanting stop, and you hear a crash from downstairs.
Yeah, Graf is gonna try and get like right up to the edge of here. Would he be able to hit that guy pretty easy?
You can get it, but the angle is pretty tight, so I'm gonna get him +2 as AC.
All right. Would Graf be able to get down here without taking any, like using his climb speed without taking any
If you have the movement
full damage.
to do that, extra 20-ish, 25 feet. Looks like it's 30. I can't actually tell because I clicked one more time. So I think it's 20 feet from that lip.
Actually, yeah, that's a really high fall.
You can climb. It's just that's what I'm saying. If you have climb speed, you can quote unquote go down the side of the wall, right? Just about how much speed.
I've only got a 40-foot speed, and it uses like 30 to get
30 there.
To
So then 10 down. So you would take 1d6 bludgeoning if you wanted to go 10 feet, then drop. So your choice.
Well, it's a good thing Graf has a different thing that he can do, because he has the Ring of Feather Falling.
Fair enough.
So he just jumps down. No
if anything,
problem.
Keep your 10 feet of movement that you would have used on the climb.
Yeah.
And so you land.
Whoop. Do I have advantage on this attack on him?
Unfortunately not. There's no stealth is having. You broke your stealth above with the last shot, and now you're rushing to get down here.
All right, I have an inspiration.
Oh. Hey,
so I had 2 nat 1s. Actually, can I bonus action Hunter's Mark him?
Okay, yep. Hunter's Mark is up.
All right. 25.
Look up there! It's fucking Batcraft! Oh, yes! Oh, I missed! Oh, fuck! Oh, hit him that one! Get him, Graf! Get him, cuz! Get him, Uncle Graf! Cuz!
7 plus the D6 from Hunty's Mark. Hunty's nuts. Right. So that is a total of 10 damage. 7 piercing, 3 force.
Got it. Anything else?
I've still got 10 feet of movement, so I'm staying put. I'm not doing anything.
All right, it's Nona's turn.
Go, Nona. No, Nona. Well, she's gonna fuck everybody up.
That's Nana. This is No. Nino.
Well, she's gonna fuck everyone up.
30 feet in. He does pull out a hand crossbow. And he's going to take a shot at the first person he sees, which is probably going to be that guy. All right. Shrink. 17. 17 will hit. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. Yep, 17 hits. Let me go and do their multiple attacks here. Nat 20s on their second shot.
Damn.
Okay. So first half of their damage here is 21. That's from the first attack. Make sure that guy doesn't have any resistances or anything. Oh. All right. Sorry. Now all of this is going to be doubled. Or 8d6. Yeah, 8d6 damage on this. 32. And then last is damn good rolls. 14 and 9 for 23. Guy's bloodied, but he is still up. Bringing us to Hillshire's turn.
We only have a few minutes left.
Yeah, we can pause here if you want. I am going to be cutting it hard at 10:30, so.
Yeah,
okay.
We can wait until next week if.
I'm fine with that. I was just giving you your moment if you wanted to. But yeah, we can call it. Literally a minute left. Misha is a long day. She's going out of town and she works in the morning, so she's going to work up early and then get on the road for a music festival. So I'm definitely want to jump out here at 10:30. Awesome.
All right.
The Battle of Troll Skull Manor has begun.
Hell yes.
God, I love it.
I still can't believe to